I swear it gets louder every week. Welcome to episode 26. And if you don't know who we are by now, once again, we're the Full Disclosure Podcast. But we don't know everything, we just know who we know, and that's it. And if you're watching us, then you know to find us on YouTube at Full Disclosure Podcast. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Shakira, aka Miami Key.
And I'm Alex, Alexandria _.
And I'm Amber, the Real Amber Show. And then we have two guests.
I was going to say, as you can see.
Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Minnie. I have to say my Instagram name.
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Minnie Boss with like 5 S's at the end.
It's like 10 of them. And I'm Justin Case.
What's your Instagram?
You better look me up and find me.
Shakira.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds just like
you better figure it out.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you are looking for us, there's a few ways that you can find us. Thank you. Help me out here because you
Dang.
don't remember.
You don't
We've been gone for a
remember?
week.
It's so
We've been
good.
gone for a week, and it's kind of like a reset thing.
Yeah, like
And you had it.
I had it almost. But you could call us at 614-349-1881 or leave us a text. Do not try to call to speak to us. No one is going to answer for that. You can email us at fulldisclosurepod@gmail.com. Instagram is fulldisclosurepod. I already told y'all YouTube is Full Disclosure Podcast. Facebook is Full Disclosure Podcast. And Twitter is Full Dispod. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, follow who you see, and, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay. I miss it, did I?
So every week we thrive on featuring a black-owned business. If you'd like to be featured as a black-owned business, then you could write us on Instagram at Full Disclosure Pod, and email us at fulldisclosurepod@gmail.com. You know what? I just now realized they both are pod. So why the fuck do I forget every fucking week?
Because
We're just not gonna remember.
Is podcast.
But I say the same shit every fucking week for this.
We're
part.
never gonna remember.
And it's really pod. But I coined it now. I'm gonna remember this. But yes, if you want to set us up for a black feature, we'll respond within 24 to 48 hours. So this week we have them. Y'all go ahead.
My name is Justin Case. This is my wife, Dominique Case. Minnie.
Yes.
This is the part where we talk about the business?
Yeah.
All
We
right.
have a bunch of
Yeah, I'm gonna say
them.
it's like 30 of them. First and foremost, handyman, mount your TVs, assemble, do all that fancy stuff. But now I'm branching off into a little bit of everything.
Nails. Because I do nails. I have my nail license, cosmetology license. I only focus on nails. Don't ask me for your hair. And then now I'm a notary, so we have a notary, so hit us up for that.
Got a spot coming soon.
Yeah, we got a studio coming where we have a couple of girls that will be there doing hair. Of course, I'm going to be doing nails. We'll have our edibles there again, a vending machine with some stuff in there,
Gym in the basement.
a gym.
Okay, y'all working with
Oh,
it.
a mobile key thing, so like if you lose your car
Oh, yeah, I
keys.
forgot about that
I've
one.
seen that.
Yeah.
So,
So
you
we'll
can come
have
get
key
your
fobs.
keys made. If you lose them, you want a spare.
Definitely if you want to spare. Like, do
We
it
did
like-
get rid of the mobile thing. I'm not driving to anybody.
It'll be just right there.
Yeah, you come to me if you want your key done. Cause I don't like dropping at the stop of a dime. My time is just. I
Right.
don't have time for that.
Honestly, a lot of people may already know who you are because you're like
Justin
the
is
handyman.
definitely my
Listen.
move shit for me.
I done
I'm
referred them a couple times.
I'm gonna have to call you to take some
Whenever-
shit down.
Yes, whenever
Okay.
I see anybody on social media talking about needing something done, it's always
And
Yeah.
we definitely
he's
appreciate
always
that.
that name is always there.
I love the support that we do. Like I think we all went to high school together. What school did you go to?
I went to Independence.
Did you? I went there
You
for a
know
year.
Huh?
Chanel
Chanel, her
Baker?
sister.
Oh
That's
yeah.
my sister.
Right, yeah, I seen pictures of y'all together at the wedding and I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
What a
I haven't seen her in
small
so long. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Yeah. So we went to high school together,
Oh, yeah,
as
yeah.
Justin mentioned.
And the support, like It's weird. Like all like people tag you and stuff because I don't really advertise like anymore. The first year and a half, I was out passing out flyers, going to apartment complexes, putting it indoors. Now I ignore phone calls.
No,
You gotta
we
catch-
don't.
I'm just kidding.
He ignores phone calls. I answer the phone.
And she handles all of that.
I mean, that just means that you're doing good then.
Yeah, y'all
Right.
teaming up
You
on
do all
everything.
that,
Yeah.
Um,
So where can they find your businesses?
On all the social media.
Yeah, there's one number for everything. 614-597-4462. That number can get you anything you need done. Find us on. Just type in just in case.
Yeah, it will pop up.
I gotta find. Oh wait, I do got a card. I want to figure out how to get like all the links in one spot. That way you
Yeah,
can just
I'm
go.
trying to find somebody that can do some like QR stickers.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
the
a
same
little
thing I'm
tab.
looking for. That way you can just scan it.
Okay,
and
so
boom.
all
that
y'all have
what we
to do
have
is download the QR code app, and then Avery have labels, and you could just, screenshot like that, or actually it saves, and then you just go to avery.com. They have templates. Pull the template and just put. Boom, there you go.
Well, there we
Amber,
go.
you do all of that shit. It sounded like a lot of shit to do.
It's really not though, because I
Bitch,
think our
she
QR
said all you gotta do
code.
is, bitch, no, I'm
listen,
gonna
I
find
stopped
somebody.
listening.
We had QR
We
codes,
found
our
it right
cards,
here.
our masks,
No, I mean
everything.
I do know the QR things. I'm talking about like they have this one thing now where like
Linktree.
yeah, it's like a little tab. Like you can just
No,
pull your
it's like
phone
it-
up and you
It will be like attached to our phone. So if you're next to me, I'm like, here, click this, and you got all my links down on your phone.
yeah, so you don't have to actually scan nothing. It's like a little button that you can put anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put your phone close enough to it, it'll bring up.
Like kind of like an airdrop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No app necessary. But yeah, ain't this QR code?
Yes, QR code.
Yeah.
Okay.
We was sticking those things all over the airport because I had printed these out on like a little.
Oh yeah, on labels. We were sticking them on like
But
airports,
people-
restaurants.
But people really like they are curious minds.
Especially if you see
So they
it
just-
says OnlyFans, that's the first thing you're like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Scan this.
Hell
people-
yeah.
that's
nasty.
That's just like I was telling them. I'm like, for the podcast, we about to just randomly air. I think we actually did one day.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
we went out and was randomly
airdropping,
airdropping it to people. And people
We
was
done that on
accepting it.
the,
Like, so it's like-
We did that on the
Drop
airplane.
This pod on you.
like, who are these bitches?
Right.
Not wait till my feet hit the Jamaican sand, bitch.
Me too. What happened to Mexico though?
Jamaica.
Jamaica just became the wave.
I don't know what happened with anything because
Okay, well that's cool because we're supposed to go to Mexico in October anyways.
Yeah.
Y'all all going
were
together?
we?
Yeah, for my birthday.
When the fuck did you say this?
I said this like
Because you never
I
did.
feel like I did. talking about it.
There's no way.
Okay, well, no,
you
I
remember
told,
Shakira because you be remembering more than me.
no, I did tell
No,
Shakira
Liz
just like a
actually
couple
was
of weeks
talking
ago.
to me about it at the cookout.
Okay, so
So
nobody ever told me.
But
Oh, yeah,
they didn't confirm because I said that we might be doing Mexico in June. That's why. That's why.
See, listen, I'm up in the air because it's either my birthday or June,
When's your birthday?
July.
Okay.
So I'm like,
Jamaica.
I'm like,
That's
like-
my birthday's more
I say June.
important.
Just celebrate your birthday in June.
No, my mom's birthday's in June. Oh, my mom's birthday, I think it's the same week actually.
No, we were gonna go the second week.
Oh, we are.
We're seeing what is the best price.
Yeah.
You know what? We talk about this because we could go there all.
And I was just looking at my
Okay, so anyway.
I wonder what y'all gonna decide
Y'all all
on.
go. What's the biggest group of friends y'all went on a trip with?
No,
Ooh,
no
me?
big group at all. Oh,
I think it
I've
was
done 3.
it was just
Three.
us
Just 3.
and
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
3 including myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you've done
'Cause
like
people-
3 big trips. I'm like, damn.
No, people flake and
Yeah, that's
Right.
what really ends up
It is
happening.
kind of like you gonna have your solid that you know is gonna like they gonna
That-
have
yeah.
the financials.
You
to
know they
actually
gonna
really
come through.
do it.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like yeah, no.
like
You guys were just tripping since we already here, you know, because we have only a couple things that's to talk about as far as like what happened in pop
everything
culture and
else is
everything.
more of like get to know.
No, you guys. Because I have lots of questions. And we're going to get there because y'all tried to slip the OnlyFans in, but
You
we're
know,
gonna
just brush it through.
Right.
come back around to that.
all right. Speaking of OnlyFans,
Okay. You guys were just tripping. That looked fun.
Yeah, we went
Yeah.
to Miami.
Yeah.
It was like 20 of us.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it was.
Because you said group trip. That's how I was like, how did that
It was
go?
a lot to get them
Attitudes
there.
go through with
It was
that.
cool.
Like, I feel like.
Shockingly, it was cool.
Was
Like,
it
we
more
had a
male
couple.
than female though?
Yeah, but no, because it was a lot of couples. There's only like a couple
Oh,
people
okay.
that weren't coupled up. But like, you had a couple like little, a couple little like, there's a lot of personality. So there was a couple things, but for it to be that many people, it was actually like real cool.
Yeah,
Like I was very shocked, especially with my personality. Like I'm very like blunt, but I didn't have to cuss really too many people out. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
I feel like once
Everybody
somebody's
was-
attitude go left, it low key make like 2 other people attitude go left.
Yeah,
It's like, why do
it's
you
like
have
a
an
trickle
attitude?
down effect.
So then it's like, well, why the fuck you got an attitude? So yeah, no.
And then you feel left out, so then you gonna get an attitude. 'Cause
Yeah.
Everybody was definitely themselves.
That's why on this trip, all the activities are set already.
That's kind of how ours was. We didn't have it all day, but it was like at least like for a few hours.
Most for
you'd
4
be
days, so
doing
2
what
days we're doing activities. So the other 2 days, you're free to do whatever the hell you want. If you
Yeah,
want to do
that
more
trip was cool.
activities, so be it.
Y'all got
My ass is going to the spa. Okay, that's my plan. I
Yeah,
just
that's
wanna
we're gonna have a whole nother episode for that trip.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
Hopefully one day.
Oh,
Once I get
goodness.
permission from everybody to full disclose.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I seen a little shit on there and I was like, yeah, next.
I connect.
Next.
Dots.
Next.
So,
Yeah, I was a
I'm
little
dropping
wild
these
on
little
that.
teeth
are we
in
going
my
to
phone.
get into the game a little bit?
Um,
Explain
the
it?
game.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, how this game goes, it is lyrics to a song. And then based off the lyrics, there is a question to the song. You can pass the question if you want. You don't have to do it, but you would have to know who made that song and what song it came from. Okay. So the artist and the song. I think I accidentally went
Right, you
along.
did.
No, wait.
I was gonna say.
I'm saying I'm supposed to be reading that?
No.
Did you read it?
No, I started to, but
You
I'm
know
like, maybe
what?
I shouldn't
did.
see
Yeah,
that.
just keep it like that,
I
Amber.
forgot.
I'm gonna take it off. Hold on. Let me take it over here. Because not everybody even.
Or just look
How the fuck?
from your phone.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha ha. You're right.
I should have been reading.
I got the
I
dot.
got all the answers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
So,
some from mine too.
boop, boop, boop. Let me refresh.
Whoopty whoopty whoop.
Whoop-dee.
All right. So, which one of y'all want to go first?
He can.
Okay.
That's good.
You went too slow. All right.
Look at that.
So,
I feel like I'm going to have to use my ooh, that's nasty button a lot this episode.
choke
Finally.
me, spank me, look at me, thank me. What is the wildest thing you did during sex?
I gotta answer a question or know the song?
You gotta answer the question, but if you don't want to answer the question, you have to know the
I'll
artist
answer
and
the
the
question.
Oh,
What's the
yeah. Okay, I
question?
thought I'd do both. I'm like, damn.
And
What's the
then,
wildest thing during sex I've done?
yep.
It was with me.
The wildest?
Yeah.
The wildest, WILDEST.
Oh man.
We just.
Yeah,
I don't know which
say
one it is.
I'm trying to think. There's a lot of nasty shit.
Oh man.
Watch you say that, I'm like, that's it? That's the one you thought of, huh?
The butt plug?
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess that is the wildest thing for you. Yeah, yeah, for you.
Wait,
for
butt
sure.
plug in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn, then I'm a wild girl. Oh, that's
No, I'm talking about for me.
Yeah, like he.
Oh, you plug.
It was it was in me.
Oh.
Like,
Man.
It was
Okay.
terrible.
At least now we know.
Yeah, it was
Try to
I don't
Yes.
mind it.
You experimented?
yeah, it was not. It felt like I had to. First of all, watch something there. Yeah, I felt like I had to shit. It was no pleasurement out
It's
of
not
that.
for everybody.
Yeah, there was not.
But we already talked about this one before. I feel like I said I didn't
She
try
likes it.
Stood the shit a couple times and it's just not.
You don't like it either.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I guess.
The what the colonic was more or less intrusive than that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the wildest thing.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Okay,
So long
Alex,
ago.
you want to do one?
Yeah, let me find one. Okay, so I'm gonna do.
Who started?
Hmm.
Who's your turn?
Okay, I'm gonna do. Bitch trying to get flued out for the weekend. Is the flued out culture killing relationships?
We're gonna hear this from a married couple.
Right, that's
Like,
what
what
I
do you mean,
asked.
like getting flued out for free?
Like, you know,
Like
yeah,
traveling?
you know how
I
girls.
don't know like all the hip terms yet.
Like girls get flown out to go see a guy.
Right, like
Is that
guys
okay?
fly them out.
Oh, hell yeah, that's cool. I mean, shit, if you getting a free trip, you getting a fucking free trip. Like, I don't think that's fucking up relationships because, I mean, like, if you're not in that relationship, like, if you're single, you're single. If you're in a relationship, then you're in a relationship. But if you're single, I say do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
Because best believe I'm going to get flued out if I'm fucking single. And if I'm not, he's still flying me out because we're married. So, I say do it because it's going to lead somewhere.
I tried to fly you out, but it got canceled because of COVID.
Yeah, so see, get flown out. You'll get married.
See, look, she just.
Where were you living?
Here.
Oh.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
like someone lives somewhere and
yeah,
flies
yeah.
you
So
out?
basically, I live here, and then somebody trying to fly me to
Oh, no,
Florida.
so yeah, that's the same thing. No, it's still cool to me. I don't think that'll fuck up a I mean, it's like long distance relationships or long distance fucking, but no. If you single, you single. If you're, it could lead to a relationship.
Okay, box good enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Something.
It could lead to something. I mean,
Well, you can just have a good time.
the only
That'd
reason
be
why
it.
it probably wouldn't is because if you got that type of money, I mean, he's probably flying a hella bitches out. So you just gotta make sure you're the top one to kind of secure it. That's my only thing. If he flying you out, he flying like 5 other ones. So you better make sure
Secure
you
the flight.
yeah, secure that flight.
Truly
Send me
and
my
honestly.
itinerary.
That's what I heard. Like, okay, you better get it together.
Get it together, cause don't be stupid thinking you're the only one.
Huh. Let's do. Fuck everybody. I can't trust nobody. Name a time when somebody did something messed up to you.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Did I say fuck or F?
You said fuck.
I mean F.
Name a time somebody did something wrong to me.
Yep.
One of my. One,
You don't have to say who it was, but just you can do the scenario.
Somebody didn't come to my wedding. That should have been there. That's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
That is.
Especially if it's somebody close to you too.
And
A lot of
you only
people-
a lot of times you only get married once.
I was about to say you should only get married
Yeah.
once.
That's why
I'm
a lot of
only ever
times,
getting married
yeah.
once.
Yeah.
This don't
And it's
work
not gonna
out.
happen again, so he's not gonna. They wouldn't get the opportunity to
No.
witness that.
Right.
It's-
People do dumb shit all the time. People throw subliminals. People steal from you. Like, I got stories for days.
But that was the most messed up one.
Oh yeah, like as far as importance goes, yeah. Cause I can get over a lot of shit. But that, fuck you.
yeah.
I'm letting
Right.
you know the game.
You know what?
You wanna
Actually, I feel like we might as well could all elaborate because this is going
Yeah.
faster than I thought that it was.
I was elaborating.
I keep on leaning out of this goddamn camera.
You do.
Just getting comfy.
Cause I mean, I got questions.
So you been waiting. You're like,
Oh.
play the game. I'm gonna ask my questions after the game.
Right. Okay. So finish up this game. Okay, go ahead, Alex.
Let's see.
It's the clever game. I've never heard of.
I like this.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because we already
made
got
it
it
up.
We
going.
made it
We're
up.
about-
Amber and Alex.
we had cards printed off, but fucking places fucking up. But yeah, no. We definitely coined it. It's gonna be out there. We're gonna
Yeah,
go,
so
go ahead.
Good
and
for
sell
y'all.
these.
That's what you
we
do.
about to play this cup game.
It's gonna be drinking.
Yeah, like drinking out of any cup. You heard that game?
No.
Anything
I
but a
have.
cup.
I
What?
think I
Parties,
have.
those parties, there's like video.
And you never know what is in the cup.
I'm taking
Yeah.
a gas can. I'm drinking out of a gas can. It's gonna be brand new. Promise.
Oh, that sounds like some fucking super. Why the fuck I keep on leaving number? Super bad shit. You know how he did the laundry
Yeah,
detergent?
yeah,
Oh, that would be
Oh,
funny
God.
too. But I
That
wouldn't be able to
movie
get
is
that
so
clean enough.
funny.
My all-time favorite.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get that clean enough. He definitely was drinking soda.
He was
Alright.
for real.
Okay, didn't I see you last night from the club? Figured it was you. Shit, what's up? The funniest thing that ever happened after leaving the club with someone.
Oh man, okay, so back when like social was on like Arena District, I'm not a drinker and I'm like this big. So I was trying to be the best with the best of them. Took like 5 Patron shots right before we left and I was Gucci. So I was like, oh yeah, let's leave. Literally, as soon as we got out, I like smelled like that, street meat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Literally threw up all over this dude's Mustang. I don't even know who he was, but literally his car was parked right there. Threw up like, when I say all over, like I mean like, I don't know if I was like running or like
Purpose.
walking by it. Yeah, but I literally went from like the trunk all the way like to the hood.
Was he in the car? Did they see you?
Yeah, he was there. He wasn't in his car, but
The
he was
hood was
literally
off.
No, like
Oh, okay.
like basically from like the back of the car to the
To
front
the
of the car. Like, I
okay.
literally threw up all over. Like it looked like some like Family Guy type vomit. Like it was crazy, and he was right there too. Like I couldn't even try to lie. I think he was so shocked that like, cause he wasn't like he probably was mad like once I left and he had to clean that shit up. But I think he was more like concerned because like when I tell y'all it was like. Out. He was like,
I would have been like, what?
and I was still like, dumb, like, I'm cool, guys. I mean, I just need to get that out.
Probably.
Just need to get that out. Now we can party for real.
That's so
It really
Amber.
worked.
It really does. I'm like,
Man, listen, I feel like the funniest thing that ever happened to me after the club, bitch, we was together. Story time. So, and I feel like you already know what story
I already know what you're talking about. You always bring this up.
So we went out. I don't remember where we went. We went out or whatever, and I was talking to this guy, and I was supposed to go to his house after we left the club, and me and Amber was together. So we doing all this extra shit. We go to Waffle House. Club is over at like 2:30. We go to Waffle House, and I honestly don't know what the fuck we did after that. Dude blowing me up. I'm like, oh, we're on our way. Playing.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
Like, you were
bullshit.
never gonna go?
Nah, I was going.
Oh, see?
And then by the time we got there, what time was it? It was like, I feel like it was like 6 something.
Damn.
I don't know what we did from the time the club was over and we went to Waffle House to the time we got there. But we
remember.
we were there. We got there.
I think we was just at Waffle House for a long time.
I can see that.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's what it was.
And there was a lot of people in there. It was packed.
Yeah.
So we we finally end up getting there. It's fucking early as fuck, and we all in the bed. Like I was in the middle, and then he was on one side, and then she was on one side, and we fucking watching Orange Is the New Black.
But I don't even know why I was even a part
I don't know why you were there.
We was so
That's the funniest thing. I don't know why.
Is this a 3-way Netflix and chill?
No, it
No,
wasn't.
we were asleep. We was all
I don't even know how I don't know, because maybe it's because I drove.
right, or maybe yeah. And I think
we were so drunk we couldn't think
That's the best
everything all the
friend
way
shit. She's
through.
like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you
yeah.
You was gonna sleep on the couch to get her there.
Man, we was in that bed watching because one of the new seasons had just dropped, and we was all 3 of us just up watching it, commentating.
He probably just knew it was about to go down.
Nah, I don't think he did though. Nah, he didn't. Once he knew we was together and we was like, he knew it wasn't.
I was like, can you go in my other room?
I think maybe he thought that he probably would. He probably would, you know.
Probably.
What is my craziest drunk
But I think that
night?
shit was so fucking funny. You had to be there.
Ooh. I have a couple. I'm trying to think of like a fun one.
And then we went swimming the next day.
None of them are
No,
fun.
a lot
Like
of them were
scary.
Tired as fuck.
It's not that they're not fun. It's kind of like I'm like
No,
good for
when
leaving.
Shakira
Like,
be telling
disappearing on your
stories,
friends.
it's not like how you think. Like it's set up to like, oh my gosh, this is about to be. That's it. Like
Okay,
You just
like
went home.
she's not animated enough.
She just told the story.
That's
Yeah,
really what it be. Shit. No, because I kind of just walked off and left everybody and woke up with nothing. Like, I don't know how I lost everything. I don't know if it was in the Uber or what happened. But, bitch, like, I had a missing earring.
Oh, Lord.
My money was gone.
Damn.
At least I had my phone.
You
I don't know where the
remember?
purse was at.
Shit.
I have no idea.
I remember one time.
I was black. We went out. It was the finals between Golden State and Cleveland. When LeBron won,
Yes, sir.
we got fucked up.
Where were you?
We was at this place called The Parlor on Melrose. We were so fucking drunk. I'm talking about videos I got on my phone. I'm wearing some random nigga's chain. Don't know who this man is. And I'm just in the videos, all of them like, LeBron James! LeBron James! All the videos. And all I remember is we left there, we went out to eat somewhere. It was one of them, like, I was so fucking blacked out. Don't remember. And then we went somewhere else, and that's a little sketchy too. And next thing I knew, we were in Hollywood at some pizza spot.
Oh.
And then from that point forward, I was like, yeah, I'm too fucking drunk. And I literally left. I called the Uber and left and went home. And I got home, but I had a missing earring, and I don't know where the purse was at. And I lost something else too. Like I lost a couple of things. My money was gone. It was like, but I don't know where it went because
Right,
I
I was
had
about to
all
say.
of these things.
It was probably
The best nights be when you don't
It was a
remember.
great night.
Those be the best nights.
Like the In-N-Out blackouts.
Yeah,
You know,
like,
the In-N-Out blackouts.
I remember some.
Yeah.
I don't remember all.
Man.
I remember went spring break one year in college. Got blacked out, fucking drunk at TGI Fridays in South
TGI
Beach.
Friday.
Yes, but that was like the wave.
Yeah.
We were just 21. Well, I was underage with a fake ID.
Right.
So you definitely gonna drink there.
Oh
sure.
my god, I was fucking blacked out drunk, and then all I remember is going to the Johnny Rockets and falling asleep on the table, bitch. I swear to God, I was outside for Johnny Rockets like this.
That's happening to me.
Man.
Yeah,
I got a black eye in my first trip to Miami. I was like 19 or 20.
yeah, yeah.
It was crazy. I was just talking. Somebody was just beeping around. I was walking home to the hotel, just drunk as fuck, blacked out, talking so much shit. Cause somebody was beeping
No,
their
that's not
horn.
the story you need to tell. You need to tell about the biker story.
Oh,
Being drunk.
no, that was here.
But still, it's still
Drunk,
the
blacked
funniest
out,
story
walking
I've
to a
heard.
bar, head big, just it was just biker gang. I seen Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
I went in there, I'm like, look at this Sons of Anarchy biker gang, just all the little bike jokes. And I thought I could just go sit at the bar. Next thing I know, I'm getting yanked back.
Oh
They
shit.
kicked my ass. Pulled half these locks out back of my head. I was bald all back here. This was like 7 years ago.
That's
I was
so
like
funny.
Yeah, I was like 23.
Wow.
And I learned from that, never go to a bar by yourself. You want to start some shit.
And now you know that biker groups are real.
Yeah, that's
Right,
real.
yeah,
I
they're
didn't think-
real.
They really like, they got
They're
clubs
real.
and gavels. I
You
thought
got
they
no
were, man,
idea. You
what?
thought it was just like a show.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not.
They were real.
That is funny because I could just imagine a white man walking into like Avalon just
Yeah,
kicking shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Look at all these niggers. Who the fuck?
That was basically you.
Yeah, exactly. And there was a white bar with Easy's on Main Street.
Never heard of it.
Listen, I remember when Red Zone was a thing, and we the first time we ever drank Hennessy Black, I was like drinking that shit, like, oh, I can't feel it, I can't feel it. And by the time we stepped inside of the club, I was like fucked up. I don't remember nothing. Amber told me I had a good time though, so.
Oh,
had a
you
good
had
time.
a good time.
And then I asked her like, did I at least have a good time? Her and her daughter's dad had to like drag me
And
out,
I
get
was
me out
even
of
talking to
there.
him at the time, but
It
it
was
was just
beefing.
like that was the person that I knew that was there that would help me carry this bitch.
Right.
I was fucked up.
And we parked like 2 blocks away.
Then-
Oh
And
my God.
he's just dragging on
Oh
everywhere.
no! I have a good story.
And then I was talking to this dude that I had a thing for. I don't know what the fuck we was talking about, but Amber said I looked cute and we was laughing a lot, so it must have been funny.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that came of something, I guess.
Yeah.
Something happened after that.
Oh, okay. I got another drunk story. This one is with Amber.
Guilty ass Amber.
So we went to go see what's it, Jeezy.
Oh, man.
No,
This
I'm
is
telling
only
you,
telling stories about yourself.
I was drunk with you, but you
Yourself.
Oh, you want to hear about my drunkest of nights?
Yeah.
That's okay. She's gonna be
Nah,
so mad.
nah, tell that Jeezy story.
No, it's not even that for real. It's not even
I just had
that
to
for real.
drag Amber down High Street, and she lost her debit card in the midst of all of this. How? We don't know.
And then
And I
you
forgot
get
my-
maced somehow or something?
No, that was
No,
something.
that's probably another one of our stories.
Okay, so I went to New York and I met with my home. I think I told y'all this off air before. Okay, so I went to New York and I was out with my homegirls. We went to a day party and it was one of them things. We was running around, rushing. We didn't make it on our time, so we couldn't go eat before. So we go to this day party, an all white day party. Okay, so I'm in all white. So
Okay, I thought you meant white people.
I did too.
I did
It's
too.
my type of party.
So we're at this day party and it's fucking terrible. So we, in the midst of this, we get drunk. So we create fun, and my one homegirl is just entirely too drunk. So some nigga she knew in the spot, she was like, "Fuck him. He was trying to fuck with me. He had a girlfriend and something." And she told my other homegirl to go slap him. So
She was not drunk enough to do it. She was not.
my other homegirl really goes up and slaps the dude. So I'm like, yo, they are just too drunk. We're leaving. So he's bugging out like, I don't even fucking know her. And I didn't, like, I ain't talked to this bitch since like a year ago. So he's going off. So, but it's stairs. Like, it's one of them, like, you have to walk upstairs to get to the party. I hate those. Those are just so terrible when somebody's entirely too drunk. So the security had to carry my homegirl out. So I'm like, okay, the mission has to be getting food. So fucking around in New York, we couldn't get an Uber, so we had to get a taxi. That took a while because she was too fucking drunk. So the taxi kept saying no, and we was just trying to get down to Soho. So we finally get it down to Soho. And I'm having on white, and she's laying on me. So I have makeup all on the front of my pants at this point. So this is a day party. We're leaving a day party.
So it's daytime.
Yeah, oh my God, yes. But we're getting into the nighttime by the time we left. So this is around 10 o'clock-ish, y'all. Like, so it's still kind of, no, it's like around 9-ish. So it's still kind of early, but it's dark time. So now she's refusing to get out the taxi. So we right in front of the restaurant, who later denied us of coming in.
Yeah,
even though she just sat on the curb. She was just entirely too drunk to even get off the ground. But anyway, so she is refusing to get out of the taxi. So she's literally like fighting us to get her out the taxi. So she's like, tell him just to drive me home. Then her phone dies and she just moved, so we don't know what her address is. We just gotta get food. Amber, why are you so on edge?
Because I'm just like imagining it all in my head. Right
Yes,
now.
how it's going. So she's in the middle of the street. We finally get her out of the fucking taxi. She tries to bite my one homegirl. Like, she's drunk like that.
I would have left her. I'm sorry. I don't like aggressive drunks. Like, cause I'm such a happy drunk. Like, that shit low key pisses me off.
Oh God, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh, man.
This is my drunk night experience. So you know when somebody else is entirely too drunk, you start sobering up.
Yes. And then you sober up and be mad.
Right.
Now I get sobered up, like, because you want to act it out.
So this restaurant had this other restaurant, because in New York it's like just blocks of just like restaurants and shit. So it was like a little Mexican spot. So waiter was like, oh my God, let me get y'all a chair. So these two niggas had to pick her up just to get her in the chair. That lasted maybe a minute and a half. She fell over. It was over. So my hotel room was the closest to where we were, and so we can at least charge the phone to get this situated.
Right.
So we had to get a taxi back to there. So boom. We get outside of the hotel, and the way the hotel is set up is you walk in, it's like an escalator, and then there's like an elevator or something to take you to the rooms or whatever. So she's drunk. They like, do y'all need a wheelchair or blah, blah, blah?
At this point.
Yes.
So yes. So I had to pee so bad, and I'm like, I'm about to just change because I gotta smoke. So yeah, I gotta change everything else. I go upstairs. I'm like, this bitch gonna be probably in the bathroom for a while, throwing up or something. So I go upstairs, I pee, I change. They get upstairs, my other homegirl and her. Why did she shit on herself, y'all?
Oh, you're laying in that until you're not drunk anymore.
Oh my God.
I actually don't even know. I guess I was just throwing
I wasn't expecting that.
I know you wasn't.
I thought you was gonna say she disappeared.
Or threw up all over your bed.
Oh yeah, I thought she was gonna throw up on you.
Yeah, when she laid in your lap, that's what I was going.
She shitted on herself.
And she was wearing white too?
Wearing white.
Who cleaned this up? Did
The
y'all
white don't even matter, the smell.
Like, was she wearing white?
Yes. So, but what is the funniest about the story is when we left out of the room or whatever, because we kind of like
Yeah, I just left her.
wrapped her in
Like,
some
you know what?
towels. and
Yeah.
That's all we could do.
Oh, she had a diaper rash.
So we get downstairs and the cleanup guy, because I guess she shitted in the chair downstairs. And
no.
yeah.
Oh.
So the custodian dude seen me and my other homegirl. He was like, I had just walked into work and I seen y'all. He was like, I knew I was gonna have to clean some shit up, but I didn't expect to have to literally clean some shit up. We was busted out laughing.
Damn.
We would end up leaving, going out, whatever. She was texting us at like 3 a.m. like, what happened?
Yeah.
You pooped.
Yes.
You crapped out.
So that is one of my drunkest nights tales that I wasn't that drunk and she, yeah.
Still a good story.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all were in New York?
Man,
I bet
that
you
shit
she
had
never
camera
told
out.
that story.
Never. She would never.
She probably denies. The part where she
I would
showed
tell
Well, she don't remember, so.
Right.
Oh yeah, well when she woke up, I'm pretty
Well, it didn't
sure.
happen. If you didn't remember,
Yeah,
it
it
kind of
never
really
happened.
happened
Yeah, it
if you
didn't
don't want to own it.
I'm gonna be like, somebody smear shit on my ass while I was
Right, who put this shit around my butt area? Y'all play too much.
Right, okay.
taking the prank too far.
Well, that's what she thought. She was like, no, I did not. I was like, yes, bitch, you did. Because we
I
have
don't
went
believe y'all
to
either.
Shake Shack, everything. Because she's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, bitch, ain't nobody going on with your shitty ass.
Right,
You need to go home.
Right. Regroup.
So, yeah, she had to get a robe from the hotel. And
good. At least
Yeah.
they did that for her. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
nope.
yeah, it was off the chain. That's one of my drunkest night stories that ended crazy as fuck.
Yeah, that
I would have never expected that, but I always tell that story. I've told this story because I just could not believe this is
You
that
gotta tell
happened to me.
everybody that story.
That was my first time like out in New York, so the fact that happened, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it lit
Like,
as
I'm
a
coming
trip.
back next year.
exactly. But then COVID happened.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
So I guess we can hit the last question. All right. So smash your TV from Best Buy. You gonna turn me into Left Eye. What's the craziest thing you did to someone's property?
Yeah, what's the craziest thing you did to someone's property?
I threw a brick through a window and I sliced a tire.
That's
Damn.
what I was waiting for.
Not bad. Craziest thing you've ever done.
To someone's, you said property?
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't think I have done
Oh,
anything
man.
to somebody's property.
What's this?
Oh yeah, okay, so not this phone. You did that to your phone,
Thanks, fuck
but
it.
his other phone, I did throw it on. I picked it up and then threw it. Like, I don't know why I did that either. I mean, I know why I was mad, but now it's like funny because I literally like picked it up to throw it.
Like she had it in her hand
It was-
already. She set it
Yeah,
down
and
and
then
then
I
went
was
back
like,
to the
you know
phone.
That's funny.
So how long have you guys been together?
So like we dated for like a year before like people actually knew we were like dating. Like we kept that like real hush hush, and then like officially,
July 7th, I
yeah,
asked her to be my girlfriend.
yeah, that's when,
Anything
like,
prior to
yeah.
that, I was single.
We
Oh.
were motherfucking single.
You too. You could have did whatever you want.
But yeah, so then we dated for like, or boyfriend and girlfriend for what, like a month and a half,
3-4 weeks.
and then we got engaged, and we were engaged for 45 days, and then we got married.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I met her a long time ago.
Yeah, I've known him for like 9 years.
Yeah.
He had the biggest crush on me, guys. The biggest crush.
She
on
was
me.
the drug dealer, so I would go get my stuff. From her.
Oh, trap and love.
Yeah,
I,
I mean,
I love it.
Right.
You know, I live a trap and love life.
oh, the
too.
Yeah.
classic hood story.
Yeah.
Just backwards. I was supposed to be the drug dealer.
You know, I mean, you win some.
So how was it like when y'all first got married? Like, you know, friends, like your family, like how well did that mesh together?
Yeah.
This was a little
It was two
Right.
sides. We had half the group saying, "Oh yeah, that's Justin. If he's making a decision, I'm all for it." And then there's the other side, like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" Like from her side of the family, couple from my side. What did they tell you?
My family?
What the fuck? Who is
yeah,
he?
Well, my dad's side, they were totally like, alright, this about to be lit, this is gonna be fun, like, let's do it. My mom's side, they were like, hell nah, like, y'all are stupid as shit. Like, y'all, they didn't mind the engagement, they were just like, the 45 days is what threw them off. They're like, why do y'all need to do it in 45 days? Who the fuck is pregnant?
Because I did call her mom before, and I told her, I was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about asking her, blah blah. I'm gonna wait a while though." And I think I did it like the next day.
We kind of eased the blow.
Yeah. So they were a little, and still there's times where they're still like, what the fuck? Because my family's like real conservative, so I'm already the rebel. So once I met him, I got even more like, because I still respect them a lot. So like, even though I was a rebel, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't do just out of respect for them. But once we got together, I was like, well, shit, I'm married now, and I'm like, I am grown, so fuck it, y'all gonna.
So do you have a kid?
I got a 10-year-old.
Okay. Because I was going to ask, like, how is it having a blended family, but I didn't know if you also
Yeah,
had a
it's
kid.
dope because they look alike too.
Oh,
So like
wow.
I don't even get asked questions. People just assume they're full blood.
So mentioning Rebel, how did y'all get into OnlyFans?
Okay.
Yeah.
We already posted like risky stuff anyway on our Instagram. So a lot of people would be like, "Oh, y'all should make an OnlyFans. Y'all should make an OnlyFans." And he was already down, like offered. He's like, "Yeah, let's do it. That's money." That me again with my family and stuff. I was like, I don't know. I don't care. I know we can make money, but I'm just like, I don't know about that. So it took a little bit of convincing, but it was mostly people just telling us that we should do it.
So you think if y'all wasn't together, you would still do OnlyFans, or is really kind of out of the
You
love
know,
for him?
No, I think like if it would have got presented to me,
In the
I
right
probably
way,
would have did it. And then I still think like even though we're married, I still think if I was by myself, I would have made more money.
They want to see the
I know
girl.
that's
They
right.
want to see the girl, yeah. And don't get me wrong, we still make really good money, but like a lot of dudes are always like less dick. Like they're really like verbal with their shit. Like, can we see some nip? And it's
Get
like
his
that
ass
type
out
of
the way.
and that's how they talk to us. Real like it's not like the normal like, oh, let me see some titties, let me see your pussy. Like it's real like, let me see that bag.
Oh my god.
Or for even like girls with him, like it would be like dick shot or something like really like, oh, okay.
It's the business side for me. And once I got married, I didn't, all the fears and insecurities of having your body out there went out the window. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me anymore. The size of my penis or anything, because, you know what I'm saying? So then, after you get past that, it's the numbers.
It's the I got somebody who like it.
Yeah. But once I got past that in my head, it was, this is a business. Who wouldn't want to make $10,000 a month doing shit they're going to do anyways?
Right.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. I post everything on Facebook. So what's the difference between me opening my bedroom door for me to make money? I don't give a fuck. That was
I guess
But
that's
it was
a good way
more-
of looking at it.
Yeah,
it was
I
more.
didn't think like that.
It was more convincing her. Like
Yeah.
we watched the whole documentary because the documentary will explain stuff because there's a stigma on it. Everybody thinks it's sex work. It's not. You can post business stuff on there. Jay-Z got a fucking OnlyFans.
Oh no, a couple people
yeah.
have had OnlyFans blog sites, all types of stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I seen a meme and they said they paid for this girl OnlyFans and the bitch was playing the violin.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for no OnlyFans unless I'm seeing something. I don't give a fuck about that. There was a DJ on there. I'm like, I don't want to see this shit. Show
She
me some
just
titties.
DJs. Yeah, she just DJs in like bikinis. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I want to pay
But
for
she
that.
making money, so it works for her.
It works for her. Yeah, you definitely gotta find like.
So
your,
what-
I mean, because people
numbers,
have
like,
fetishes,
estimate.
so yeah. I mean, seeing the bitch in
This girl made 8K
Very
off of a
listening.
threesome, her first threesome. All she did was just record it. Put it up there. I think she made it in like a couple days.
Yeah. So like I tell people like so we only been doing it for 3 months and like our numbers basically triple each month. So like our first month was probably like I don't even remember, but like let's say it was like I don't know. Let's say we made $1,000 our first month. Second month we made $2,000.
Oh yeah.
So it keeps going, and then like you can see like you can start to tell because like it's like you said it's a business. So like even on your page if you have like if you're a creator, they give you like
Breakdown.
like a breakdown. So
statistics.
you can even go to the day, like you can click the day and find out how much money you made that day to see like, okay, February 11th I made $500 this day.
Are y'all
but
subscribed?
March 11th.
No, I don't
with the
have
shits.
no subscriptions to any OnlyFans.
Yeah,
You
me
ain't
neither.
subscribed to no, but you don't. Do you have an account?
No,
Anybody?
not with
No.
the shits, no.
I'm
I
not.
did not
As long
say
as
stuff
y'all
like
don't
that.
have an account.
You
Yeah,
know,
no, I don't have an
I'm not
account.
into
If y'all had an account and y'all wasn't
I don't even
subscribed,
like
then I fuck
porn.
away.
So
Yeah, I'm not a
I don't like the
girl.
sound of other people having sex.
You know what's funny is if I do
I'm not
watch porn, I do
porn
have to
either.
like turn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that sound.
That's right.
I don't even want to hear myself. Like you gotta turn that down.
Yeah, so
I don't even like.
I'm
I don't
not.
watch none of my own videos.
And I'm not getting on OnlyFans unless I'm looking at porn.
Right.
That is
Me,
true.
so-
yeah.
I'm not really into porn.
Because I was
Yeah.
trying to steer it, like I was gonna have us do it like both ways, like business side and you know whatever else they wanted to see. But I figured out like no, we're not making no money with me posting pictures of me with weed. Like no one wants to really see that.
So how often do y'all like actually post? Like how does that?
We're not.
We don't have an
Only
account,
because-
so we know nothing
Only
about
because
this.
we've been doing it for 3 months. We're not like the most like consistent. Like don't get me wrong, we do post like. We make sure we post something in a week, like you know what I mean, at least something once a week. Like so there will be 1 week where we post like every day something, or like three things in one day. Then you won't see us for like 7
Have you ever
days.
seen the way the website looks?
Not at all.
No.
All right. This isn't our content, but it looks just like an Instagram.
Oh.
You can create a story.
And then post.
can
Oh,
post, you
I'm
got your
thinking
inboxes.
it's like I don't know. Like in my head, I assumed that it was like this website,
Like a
where,
Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally like an Instagram
Like
type.
this is somebody's story. You can just click it and you can post whatever.
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
it's like
you can post-
Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's,
just
it's like an
okay.
adult Instagram.
And then like you can have some people like for instance ours is free. Like a lot of people trip out on that because they're like, why the hell is it free? Me personally, I do think you make more money if it is free, because I tell people, I'm gonna give everybody some game.
See, like it's just
If you have a
different shit you
subscription
can see.
and say like you're charging everybody $10 a month and you only got 30 people, like 30 fans, you only make $300 that month.
So, but later on down the line, if y'all want to do it,
Oh,
like
yeah,
that,
you
y'all
can change it back
So
to
if
your
y'all already
subscription.
have loyal people that's like, oh yeah, I like seeing what
But
they do.
you're still gonna.
Flip
The
it.
only thing is, you still make more money, not because like say ours is free, right? But we're charging for each video that we
and you
post.
can pick and choose what you want to
And
see
now you can pick
based
and
off
choose what
of
you-
the
or
length
what
of
your
the
dollar
video,
amount is,
the caption that we put.
But off of one video, if I post one video, just say for $5, and we have 500 followers, I already made more than that person made off of their 1 month. Because they're only gonna make that 300. You know what I'm saying?
It's either you do a subscription or you have to
Pay
have
per
a
view.
pay.
Yeah, pay per view or free.
That's what it's called. I was thinking, and I couldn't figure out the word.
Yeah.
But
For as long as I didn't even know what that meant, people kept saying, I was like, what does that even mean?
And there's a lot of people with only fan accounts that you wouldn't even think.
Yep, that you wouldn't even, and I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
names,
we
but there's
never
a lot.
say names.
I was like,
I don't know if I can
there
stop
is a
it.
lot. There's a
Oh,
lot.
I don't doubt it.
But now it makes sense though, because we know somebody made a fake OnlyFans, but it makes sense now because it's like an Instagram.
Yeah,
so it's like
Yeah.
now it makes sense. Cause I'm
There's a
like,
lot of
oh,
user 14567.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that we don't know.
Know
It could
who
be
it is.
like one of
I
our
don't give a
friends.
fuck who it is.
Yeah, it could be somebody, because you don't have to create a username. Like you could just be a user, like you said.
Well,
5,
no,
6, 7,
somebody
8, 9.
made a fake page using somebody else's.
Yeah, I can see
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So that's why I'm like, it makes sense now how they were able to do that since it's set up like Instagram.
I was
like-
thinking you had to be live on
But no,
there.
you
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Actually, I don't know how
I'm
they.
thinking it's just
I don't
like
know how they did that,
Pornhub
because
setup.
to become a creator, you do have to show your ID. Like we had to show our IDs
we
with
had
our
to
face. Like
send
I had to literally have my ID right here next to my face.
Wait,
and
but
take a
when did y'all
picture.
start though? Because this was about a good 2 years ago.
Oh, okay,
at
well
this
then,
point
then
now,
maybe
like when
that's
it was
why they,
fresh.
maybe that's why they
Yeah,
got
we
It was
started
right
3
when
months
it
ago.
first started.
Yeah.
They probably hyped up their
Oh,
security.
yeah,
by
there's-
then.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Cause you know what she did? Send an email, all that stuff. I know somebody had used my email for OnlyFans, and I'm like, OnlyFans. I had to either email them like, I don't know who the fuck it is, but it ain't me.
Right. I don't want them charges on my account.
Yeah. That, oh goodness. So, how do you guys feel being that you guys both have kids? Having an OnlyFans account and that
fuck them
content
kids.
always being
You
out
are a
there.
kid.
That was hard for me
When you
at
get,
first.
you go first.
No, that was hard for me at first. But he explained to me like, he was like, well, first off, why would our kids be on OnlyFans? Like
To even
that would
see
be
it or
to
know
even
you have
see
it.
it. And by the time that they do like hear about it, they're gonna be of that age to where it's like we're pretty carefree parents anyway. Like I'm gonna be very honest with my daughter, just because my mom, she was very strict with me. She didn't tell me. She just said don't talk to boys, but she didn't tell me why. You know what I mean? So she was very strict. So I know
want to talk to boys.
it made me want to talk to boys.
why
Like,
can't
oh,
I
don't
talk to
smoke weed. Why can't I smoke weed? Let me
What's wrong
find
with
out.
you?
And everything that she
Enjoy.
told me not to do, I ended up really enjoying. So
Yeah.
I'm like, she seems weird. So with my daughter, I'm going to have rules, but I'm not going to be hella strict. Like, no, you can't date until you're this age, but I'm going to let you date. Just wait a little bit because you're too young. So with the OnlyFans and all that, like when she gets to that age to where she either finds out or we tell her, she already going to know, like, oh, yeah, our parents is crazy anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even shocked.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look
And
at
I
it.
went to school with a dude that his mom was a porn star, and everybody was talking about him at first, like trying to like play him, like, oh, your mom's a porn star, we saw her titties, da 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 da. But then he came to school the next day with $10,000 and was like, my mom making that bread, and
You
we
know,
all shut up.
one of my homeboys paid for college, and I went to a black college, so 40 bands a year. He left school with no debt from doing porn.
I believe it.
But it was a thing then, because this is 2000.
Right, that was
like, it
really
was like a thing,
Yeah,
like,
that was big,
and
man.
he was doing like gay porn. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah.
is
He probably
gay.
made more money
He
too.
was rolling.
gay.
Yeah, I'm about to
You know what I
say
mean?
to straight people watch gay porn, especially females.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
but it was a thing where people tried to really like,
play him at first.
at school. Where he was driving in a brand new Camaro. This one Camaros was that shit.
You're right.
So like,
They didn't
and
follow down.
he left school with no fucking debt. Zero
Good for
debt.
him.
Yeah.
Shoot.
From how
Should've
much he
did that.
made. And this is pre OnlyFans. This is when you had to go and find shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was on the CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they get old enough to ask, I'm like, what? We was fucking, motherfucker.
And we were
acting like
married,
Yeah.
so it makes it a little
It lessens the blood.
lessons
Yeah.
a little bit. But that wasn't. We had all these conversations like about my family, about our kids, and da 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 da. But
What does your family say about it?
I told my grandma, she just didn't believe me.
yeah, she literally thinks he's joking. But the way he told her was he was just like, he was like, I'm a porn star now. That's how he told her. He's like, hey grandma, I'm a porn star now. And she's like, what? Shut up.
I told her.
My family, like, what they did, and they probably don't even know I know, so they're gonna find out. They all called my dad. Like, so my grandma, my mom's side, my mom, like, they all called him and was like, what's going on with Dominique? What is she doing?
I thought I kidnapped her.
Yeah, they thought he kidnapped me, like, had me, like he brainwashed me to do all this, like, which is funny because I'm like, y'all know I'm wild. Like, this shouldn't be, just because I was calm for 5 years, where I worked, like, y'all forgot who I was. But, yeah, so they all called my dad and was, like, talking about it, and he was, like, he basically, we sat down with us, like, we all went out to eat, and he was like, y'all grown, like, I don't give a shit.
Right, your dad the cool one.
Yeah, I'm like, at the end of the day, what can they do?
Right. And now, like, it got to the point where I had to, like,
you know that's that black
you gonna
family
accept
shit,
it or you not.
It's that black family shit. It's like a control.
It's like they were fighting over control over me, and I'm just like, it's just me.
Yeah, it's definitely like that all the time. Cause I know it's been like, I know when I was like in college, my dad like said something to my brother, like my Twitter name used to be, what was it? It's Amber bitch, or it's some shit like that with bitch in it. And then like he said something to my brother, and then he's just like, well, you know that I'm grown. Like I'm gonna post whatever I'm gonna post. Like if you don't like it, stay off of it. That's just like the podcast. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say.
Right.
If you don't want to hear it, stay off of it.
Right.
Like you don't have to listen.
simple.
I'm not forcing
Same
you,
thing
but
goes for them people that report shit on Facebook.
Right.
You don't want to see it. I got blocked for 3 days because somebody hated.
just don't look at it like, why is my life bothering you so much? If this is what I want to do with my life, you either accept it or you don't.
Because people really want to control everything around it, and they want it to be like how they are, which is so weird.
So weird.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'd have blocked
Do your
them.
thing.
I'm like, I had a mom that like wasn't all up my ass about every fucking thing, so I know how that's like. Like I'm okay with my kid having to repeat the same thing with my kid. Like I don't want to be all uptight. Like I want my kid to be comfortable enough to talk to me. Like, and it's just certain shit like that stigma on black families.
My parents are strict and I rebelled.
And
I was the worst.
What the things that I be telling my mom all the time, like the shit that you don't know about that I got into, if we would have got like caught up in some shit, like
it's crazy because little Amber over here was getting fucked in the ear, like when she was 12. So why is it so bad that I do something as an adult?
Right.
Because let's not act like these little white girls gonna be out here wild as fuck.
Oh,
like
true.
young.
Hell yeah.
So I'm like, that stigma
You
on
seen
black
13.
families. Okay, you see 13?
Right.
Bitches was doing hair at 13.
It was a crazy movie that was like on Lifetime, right?
No, they.
I think it was like a movie that came out. I don't
did
even
it?
know what it was
Well, I saw it on
I
Lifetime.
seen it on DVD. I think
They was doing heroin. They was doing heroin,
Sucking dick.
prostituting.
Euphoria, they're in high school.
Yeah, but
These bitches was in 7th grade.
We seen that shit young as fuck when that first came
We were
out.
probably
around that age.
Shit, we know people around that age. Bitches was fucking already, smoking weed already.
Like,
I mean, I lost my virginity at a young age.
I was 15.
I was
No.
14.
I was 13, but I was thinking about it at 12. But that was it. I grew up with a strict ass mom.
That's what
Can't do that
happened.
shit.
Oh well, your mom was more strict than my mom. My mom let me go to the house parties. I went to that.
Nope.
My mom was, it was like, damn, can I go to Amber House?
That was me. I was like, I'm at so and so's house. I was always at so and so's house.
You gotta get
What
somewhere
time is
else
it
to
over
get
with?
to the other-
My mom like, what time it over with?
That's how my
okay.
sister's
How you gonna
mom
get
was.
home? Do I need to come get you? Like,
No, my mom.
cool.
That's how my sister's mom was.
Like,
But see,
but it made me not
loosely-
do as much. Like my
Mhm.
problem was fighting. That was it. Like I wasn't hot in the ass, no nothing, because I had so much freedom. I could
I was
just
all of them fighting,
Whatever.
whatever.
Yeah.
It was bad. I was probably doing it.
I know.
Besides, like hella drugs.
I ain't do drugs either.
I ain't getting the drugs. No,
I ain't
that,
getting the drugs. And I went to a
wasn't
white
into.
school, so I
I
could
didn't start
have.
smoking until
But I
after
was just
high
trying to
school.
sell them the drugs.
Where'd you go to school?
Dublin.
Oh yeah, you
so
definitely.
I was like, you doing coke? Oh, let me figure out a way to sell you coke.
Yeah, them folks up there.
As I
them
said,
kids.
and it
that's
getting
what I'm
fucked
saying,
in the
they
ear.
wild.
Like,
You think about it now, we're 30 now, right? So at 18, when we was in high school, we thought we were grown. Like, you couldn't tell us anything.
oh no, I was an adult at 18.
Oh yeah,
I
when I turned 18, you couldn't tell me anything.
I look down at these, I don't look down on
fucking
kids, but I think about the 18-year-olds now. I'm like, you don't know shit, you
Right.
child.
Yes,
They're children.
I think
Literally.
Right, now
I
that I'm
was
past
pretty.
that.
I was pretty grown at 18 because I went away to school, so
Yeah.
I was all the way on my
Same.
complete own. Like,
Most
And
of
I
us
had a
was.
kid.
Like, I had my own crib at 17, but A 17-year-old
Their
couldn't talk to
mindset.
me today talking about they're grown. Like, no, you're not. You
Right.
might be paying your own bills. You might be doing whatever you're doing, but you're not grown.
I didn't really feel grown till I turned 30. 30 was
Like,
like,
25
I still
is
felt
when
like I was
started
21.
That's when the
getting
light
there.
came
Yeah,
on,
like,
like,
okay,
oh,
bitch,
shit.
you got 5 years.
Right out, yeah.
But 30, I felt like, oh yeah, I'm really grown. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
When I was 18,
Real.
couldn't
Yeah.
nobody tell me that.
Wait till Audrey get a little.
And then when
I
I,
think
turned
30
I gotta call my
gonna hurt.
TT.
I was about to say, I'm
31
like,
is gonna hurt more than
Oh
30.
yeah, 30.
Because then it's just downhill. You're almost 40.
I'm
I don't really care about age. My whole thing
Yeah.
is I look young, so
Right.
it's
I
like,
look good as hell at 40.
listen.
I just don't wanna
bring
say
it on.
Bitch, I've been working out.
I want to be that
If I'm
drinking my
65-year-old man that's
smoothies and
like
my
in shape.
tea.
If you
with
want to
gray
be a cougar,
hair.
you could be a cougar.
It's gonna be. It's always a young nigga. I just want some. If you is not 38 and up, don't try to talk to me. I need nothing but grown men.
38.
Yeah,
Please.
How old are you?
30.
Oh, dang. That's not bad though. 38.
38 and between 38 and 45.
Whoa, wait,
Whatever.
everyone higher?
Yeah, I only do
Yeah.
no more than 5 higher than me.
No,
I don't have an age.
I would probably say 11 because I
11
dated
years?
somebody 11 years older than me
Oh,
before.
okay.
So that's probably why I was saying.
What was the age?
I feel like he
I was
was a little
like
different.
21 and he was like 30 something. 32, yeah.
Yeah, but he was.
Still
I mean, but that
Well, when I
was
dated
he was
21.
32. Like
I mean, I was
saying
in
now,
it,
going
yeah.
11 years up, like
I'm
your
all
age
mature
now.
now. I was
Like
on childish
31
then.
going to 40.
My
Is that what
old
you wanna
man
do?
is 14 years older
I mean,
than
he
me.
40.
You're what?
Yeah,
My old
I
man.
would do 40.
He's how?
14 years.
40 something.
But you know, black don't really
He's different.
crack, so you probably,
He swear he's young.
We
I
hear
know.
me. It's
But
not-
would that been okay
That's
when you
what
was 20 and 34? Probably not to the outside world, but
I think
Now
our
it
maturity
doesn't
level
even-
would have been. My maturity level wasn't there at 20.
Right.
Like we probably could have, but it wasn't.
It wouldn't have
could
went
have had
nowhere.
fun, but might maybe not went nowhere.
Yeah, because at that age, I always thought older guys always was trying to control.
Yeah.
Because they were.
Outside your age.
You know what? We done with that
Yeah,
topic.
we're kind of done with that. I'm with it though. You know.
Yeah, I'm not with the shits.
I think everybody should be with the shits.
I feel like you feel irrational with the shits of everything.
Yes,
Right, I'm like,
literally.
Because look, okay, so y'all,
YOLO.
it doesn't have to be porn.
If
So
YOLO
like, let's
is a
say
person.
the pictures y'all post when y'all go out on a Saturday night, y'all like basically almost naked, but y'all going out, right? Post that
I
same
told
picture.
Amber how you posted on my thing. Like you could have posted this on OnlyFans. I was like,
It made some
Yeah, if you don't post
I don't
stuff like
post
that,
stuff
then
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, it totally doesn't.
If you
make
got
sense.
cleavage
We
out,
were already
nigga,
doing
that
that.
is like this one girl, ugly as shit on there. Don't show nothing, don't do nothing. It's just all lingerie, and she sells her lingerie and is making guap.
I don't take pictures in lingerie and post them.
oh, I do.
But you're
Alright.
like,
I have one bathing
You
suit.
so you ain't got no
I
bathing
have one
suits on
bathing
there.
suit for somebody's actual line, their clothing line. I posted that picture, and I think I actually deleted it. I don't even think
I can believe that. I know some
Yeah,
people that are like this. They don't.
Amber don't get into it.
I
but
have been
do.
lately since I've been working at
And
Avalon.
you don't think you got fans?
I probably
Oh,
do.
Some motherfuckers
Everybody
that's
got
never gonna
fans.
touch
I know I got
you. You know they
fans.
never gonna touch you.
Yeah, I
But
know.
they'll go ahead and send me
Oh yeah,
$30.
the most I
for
got
this
is a
picture.
back
But see-
picture of me in a swimsuit, and I'm sitting down. So
But my
you
old
coulda
man
got money
ain't
for
going.
that.
Oh yeah, that's
He's
no
not
different if you
going.
got a man.
Yeah,
But if
that's
you single,
He's
I
not
say
going.
do that.
No, I don't have a man. I have
Well,
an old man.
oh man,
That
yeah.
I'm dating.
she have a man.
And
That's not her
entangle
man,
shit,
that's
what's that
really
one
her
thing
man.
was-
Not her man, but that's her man though, so watch your hands out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That's
ain't
how I felt
Something
about
to
her.
do when there was nothing to do. That used to be mine saying.
Like,
Oh,
we
no,
was
he's something to
single,
do.
but she couldn't have called me and said I'm about to go on a date. When that whole year when we was both single,
What?
that's
She said,
you couldn't have called me and be like, hey, I'm about to go on this.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have did that.
I mean, I just feel like it's none of your business anyway.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah. What am
yeah.
I
I'ma
telling you
just
that
do
for?
Right,
Do
right.
it.
I'm not.
Hey, babe, I'm about to go on this date
Unless
since
I
we're
want to
single.
make you mad.
Hey, don't ask me what I was
Right.
doing that day.
Right,
Because I'm
don't ask
asking, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Like,
But see,
No, I'm gonna
like
say everything else but that. Like I went to the gym, I ate breakfast.
a lot of
Cause I
the
done
dates
hit
that I've been
nap.
getting invited on lately require me to disappear for a couple of days. That's really difficult.
That's dope.
Right, yeah.
It's difficult to disappear on a nigga for like 3-4 days.
Being like,
And
I gotta
nowadays,
go
yeah,
visit
it's
my
hard to
grandma.
disappear
That's
for a
that
few
flu. That's
hours.
that flued out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like where you been at for the last 3 days?
Listen, okay.
Working.
Like, what's been going on with your phone? It's been off for 3 days.
I was just talking about that. Like, it's how nowadays it's like hard because people are asking. Like, we were talking about cheating one day, and I was like, nowadays it's so hard to cheat because like when you're in a relationship, you can't even disappear for like a day without someone being like, yo, where the fuck you been? Like, everyone is so like, I need to see you all
I was
the
gonna
time.
say,
It's still those bitches out there and those niggas out there that's okay with being the side piece. So it's like,
oh yeah, for sure.
you can answer around there.
It's not
you
hard,
can,
but it's definitely not as like.
I don't know if
easy
I would
as
ever be able to
right,
see that.
like back in the day, back when there was no
back in
cell
the-
phone.
Oh, yeah.
Not
No
even that.
cell
Like,
phones.
yes. I think we always
Motherfuckers
had
still
cell
be
phones.
bold. They'll answer if the side piece know they're the side piece. You can answer your wife's
Oh,
call.
It used to be before FaceTime. It was easy.
Before social
Oh
media.
yeah.
And social media.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
It
you
was
definitely
way
gotta.
And before Find My iPhone or Track Me or
Yeah,
whatever.
if you got that,
Location.
you got the locations on.
Right.
But
Somebody
I
go
ain't
to your
never-
Snap
you're the first
and you
person
don't
I
even know
had
that
that
your
with the-
location is
If
on
you
your
got
Snap.
my
okay.
location, I'm like,
Because I've been looking through my
knowing
Snap
that.
and be looking at can see where hella people are. And
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
thinking they probably don't even know that's on.
Yeah.
Oh, mine is off.
Mine is
On
on.
Snap?
Yours was on.
I think you have to
upon the
turn
time
it on.
Yours was
On
on.
Snap?
Turn it
Yeah,
off.
because
Yeah.
it was like one time I had popped up and I had seen like, I'm like, what is this? And I'm like scrolling into the little people like, who is that? I think I was supposed to be going to sleep at the time.
Right,
You know how you
start
find
doing
anything to do
random
with
shit.
Right, I be on Snap looking at people's locations like, what the fuck are you doing over here?
At 3 in the morning.
Man, nosy.
Yeah, so
Bro,
it's really even long
enough.
distance. It's hard to disappear on somebody for a couple of days.
I didn't know to get
Like
to
you
it
said,
anymore.
even you can get away with a day.
You
gotta
can do
make
it,
sure
yeah.
now.
You can do it. It's gonna be a
Okay, there we
little,
go. Yeah.
thinking. You gotta think a little bit.
Yeah,
Is
so
yours on?
you can scroll all the
No,
way
mine is
in
on now.
to see
Oh,
where
yours
the
is
street's
on.
at and everything. Like I was
I
like,
didn't know.
I'm like, he must live in New Albany because it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Listen.
Yep, Jermaine's at home. Look.
That's so
Is mine
funny.
on?
Yeah, yours is on.
Okay. Woo. There be stalkers.
Yeah, people are
I've
starting.
had a
I guess
stalker.
there's
I've
really
had a
different
stalker
stalkers.
from social media.
Really?
Yeah, I've had one from Facebook. Just post like.
She said this nigga showed up at her
Yeah, I used to
crib.
go skating every Sunday. So everybody know we're like 71,
Yeah.
ski zone is. So if you post a picture that you're there every Sunday, he found out that I was there every Sunday, figured out like which car I had, followed me home. Cause I lived right, at the time I lived right across the street from the skating rink.
He about to
So
get
like, I
himself.
don't know how many times he did that to figure out like exactly what house I was at, but like one day during the daytime he just knocked on my door and was like, yo, we're supposed to be married, I'm supposed to be taking care of your daughter Jay. And he had like suitcase, like luggage, like I don't know. My
That's crazy.
dad thinks like he was
Crazy.
on like some type of drug because he said his mouth was like foam. Because I ended up calling my dad like, yo, come over here.
You opened the door?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
just
he said all
opened
that to you?
Because I mean, I sold weed, so I mean, like he looked kind of familiar, so I was like, but I figured out why he looked familiar because I followed him on Facebook. But
Yeah.
I thought I knew him from selling some shit to him. So I opened the door and I'm like, wait, there's luggage and shit. And he's like, yo,
Who are you, buddy?
blah,
He just
blah,
knew
blah.
he was moving his shit in.
Yeah, like literally
That
trying to get in
day.
my house.
Like,
And
remember I
was
talked to you before and you said I could.
And my dad didn't even believe me. He's like, nah, did you have like sex with
That
him
sounds
once? And I was
crazy.
crazy. And I'm like, nah, I swear
Right.
to God, I ain't never talked to this dude a day in my life. So now I tell people like, just be careful.
Yeah, people are.
Oh,
fucking
That's
nuts.
crazy.
It was weird. That was like 7 years ago, but
Yeah.
it was weird. It was mad crazy. That dude was convinced that we were gonna get married.
Like,
I was like, does this usually work for you?
That's going on Tammy and Walker right now with the Flocka. She got a stalker like that. And he's stalking her on Instagram, like he keeps making pages and
Well, you know, now Instagram got that thing where like to determine if the same person is making the same page. So look at your shit. So if you block one, you block all.
Oh, that's dope. Good to know.
so we got a little bit of
I mean, that was
news this
literally, I think
week.
that just came out
Stop,
this week
I
or
can
last
hear
week.
that.
Oh shit. my bad. These microphones sensitive.
So we got a little bit of
Like
entertainment
this.
news this week before we get into, our good letters. But R.I.P. DMX,
Yes, R.I.P. a legend.
yeah.
What's coming?
What these
like-
bitches want from a nigga,
I feel like those
motherfucker, we
horns
still
didn't
ain't
really
figured
go
it
with
out.
rest in peace.
Huh?
I feel like those horns kind of didn't go with rest in peace, but
For DMX it did.
Like, yeah. That's the best we can do.
Our other
Imagine those horns being violins.
it should have been like, yeah, okay, because I was about to make a sound.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what she said. So you said the
R.I.P. DMX,
Yeah,
You know it.
they were violins.
he died, what day was that? Yeah, what's
I'm not-
today?
don't know. I
Today's
feel like
Sunday.
they
I'm not
say
sure
every
when
day
that
for
I'm about
was.
to say, I heard it the last
But he
week.
was in coma. He was in coma
for a
3
week.
days or a week.
Yeah, because he had an
Because
overdose.
we know what we know.
A headache. I mean, had a headache.
Yeah, I just know he OD'd at home on like a Tuesday or something.
You had a headache?
It's not funny. Shit. Oh my God, I'm dead serious
That's how
right
rumors
now.
We're not laughing at him.
I don't
We're
even know what's
laughing
going on.
right now that we can't get
Insane.
this together.
You say he died of a headache?
That's how rumors
That's what I'm saying. He had
Allegedly.
an overdose and then he ended up having a heart attack after they're trying to.
But now they're trying to say that he had the COVID test done because he was about to go on tour, and it was he actually had a heart attack from that COVID test.
Oh, from the test?
I mean, not the test, the COVID
Vaccine? Oh, Lord.
Can I ask you a question? Why did he overdose? Why is he still doing drugs?
I mean,
I think it's one of those things that he's been
addiction.
hooked for a while.
But I feel like
Drugs
he was
from the
able to
80s?
start.
That's what I'm saying. You still on this shit from 40 years ago?
But
Yeah,
even if you
but
clean
they-
up, you relapse.
Some people relapse, but some people also find their mesh to where they're
And they
not
can function.
right.
Function.
They're actually
Okay, that makes
functioning drug.
I mean, DMX was a
That's like people
functioning
smoke.
drug
Right.
addict.
That's like
he
people
had
smoke
a
weed.
thriving
He
career.
found.
Yeah, I was a functioning alcoholic for the first.
Yeah, I mean, he found his mesh.
Yeah, I was going to work every day, but I wasn't drunk in high school. I had a bottle in my trunk. Still went to high school, still graduated. I was a functioning alcoholic until I was like 23. Like bottles after bottles.
I always thought you was a little off.
It was
Right, right.
When people drink that much, I was dealing with my own shit. So when I see other people drink like that, I'm like, you want to talk?
You do be like that. You always say like they're going through something.
You got to. Don't nobody just drink that heavy for
I
no
think
reason.
that's why I was a heavy smoker. I swear. I was like, I'm trying to.
That's when I picked up smoking, drown all these thoughts out.
I'm gonna say that's kind of how they say everybody's little, how they get into that.
Yeah. I was like, oh, Lord, I'm about to be a mom. Time to smoke. As soon as I popped her out, I was like, gotta smoke now.
Speaking of being a mom, did y'all see G Herbo and Ari's son's birthday party?
Yes, their 90s theme.
The ghetto thing.
It just didn't.
You
make
didn't even
any
know it was
sense.
90s. You said
I think I saw
The
that.
ghetto convenience store.
I
the
think
corner
I
store
now
thing.
know what y'all
they had their
talking
little
about.
Coogee
For
inspired.
when did your son ever step foot in the fucking corner store? For two,
I just thought the thing was ghetto.
The
Like I
Why? I
thought
know
the thing actually was the ghetto.
but I
Oh, it
know.
was?
It looked like it could have been
Yeah,
Don't Be a
look at
Menace
it.
South Central.
Yeah,
That looked like it
because she
could've
had
been
a Coke 45 and long
Yeah,
ghetto
but it's
fingernails.
like-
Yeah,
and
and she was wearing like some colorful.
She was wearing the
with
hair
case,
from
with the case list.
Was it Coochie?
It
the
looked like
Coogee
it.
colorful
Coogee
thing, and then she
inspired.
had
Match,
the
right?
hair
the
from
hair.
Babs.
I did
It
see
was
that.
given the ghetto. I thought the thing was the ghetto.
It was giving whose party is this?
Right, because I'm like, I
Yeah,
know
kids
your
party.
Did he ask
son.
for this?
Right, because I know your son likes
Your
some
son
type of
like
cartoon
Paw
character.
Patrol.
Right, why did you
Okay.
guys
He like Paw Patrol.
Or if it was 90s, you could have did Rugrats.
Oh shit, this is spelling a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah, I did see a picture of them. I didn't know that was for a birthday party.
This is it.
Yeah, their 3-year-old's birthday party.
It looked lit.
It was lit.
It's
The
not
adults-
matter if
The
it's
adults had a good time.
What was
for
the
sure.
thing? Was the thing the ghetto? Because everything was the ghetto. The corner store set up, the Coke
Yeah,
45,
you're right. Okay,
the
that
dress
probably
code.
was.
The thing was the ghetto. See?
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, why did he have a hood party? He's not even this old.
Definitely was a hood
This is
party.
for the adults.
It's
But
giving
when was
me.
the last time he stepped in a hood?
Oh,
It's
they had
giving me
a bodega.
Ola.
Yeah,
Give
why
me
did they have
Chicago.
bodega?
Like Chicago hood.
Cause why?
I mean, they're both from Chicago. Maybe that was the point.
This is for the adults.
Yeah, I saw
The
that.
ghetto.
Yeah, it totally
it was
makes
not
sense.
Look at her
necessary.
nails. Was it her nails?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh,
She had a
Heck
picture where she
no.
was like this.
Oh yeah, her nails are real long.
I
Oh yeah, and you
the
seen
ghetto.
her and Taina.
That's the
was
best
there
thing that came
together.
out of it.
Yeah, I took pictures.
I think she's just finally over it. I think
Well,
she
I think
actually
because
enjoys
she's
doing
happy.
that.
No,
Yeah.
she's just happy with Moneybag now, so she don't.
She wasn't really happy with Gervonta. That's why
Right.
she still cared.
Right.
He was
They
like
were
a
still
real
fucking
guy.
though. They were still fucking.
Yeah, but still.
That kind of came out. Yeah. Well, good luck to them in
You
their
probably
ghetto
would've
life.
Not near one G Herbo song. I really don't.
No,
know.
I
can't
don't.
coin not one song by him.
Swerva. You ever heard that song?
I
Yeah,
know
bitch,
that.
when I was that's
Yeah.
that's the only song I know. That,
I didn't hear
first of all,
it.
those may not even be the lyrics. But-
Like that. Close enough.
okay.
And lastly, in the news, because there was a lot that happened, but not that we really care about. Congrats to Kim K. You Or billionaire.
Billionaire status.
Oh,
Zoe.
they finally. I thought she been one. She just now got it.
Well, I think it was more of like
A
it
couple
was her
things. She's an
Kanye
influencer.
together.
Oh,
type
okay,
thing. But
yeah,
now
yeah.
that they're not
It
together.
was her Skims that did it. Her new Skims.
Yep.
Okay,
That
so we got some letters and
Oh,
stuff.
yes. So, want to tune into a topic, need advice, rather it's bad advice, good advice, ain't shit advice to make you feel better about the ain't shit things that you do, then you can call us at 614-349-1881 or email us at fulldisclosurepod@gmail.com.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Life partner. Hey, ladies. My boyfriend proposed to me. Good, right? Well, I'm starting to feel like it's not. We were together for 6 months and known each other for a year. My family and friends said we are moving too fast and it is not going to last. Do you think we are moving too fast? What should I do?
Did you
Thanks,
read that?
ladies.
Shut the fuck up.
It's so funny because y'all low-key touched on this.
Yeah.
Right, no, seriously. I'm not gonna say, I mean, if you think you're moving too fast, then obviously you're moving too fast, but if you're just basing it off of what everybody else says, then fuck that. You know what I mean? I just tell everybody, like, what we're learning with ourselves is, like, because we did go faster than the average person, we do
But
have
I
to
feel
take...
like you guys match each other
We do.
so well.
We do,
like,
but there is a lot
You still have to
that
go through those
We gotta go
steps.
through them
Yeah.
steps. There's a lot
We're
of
just
shit that we
learning
still gotta
stuff that we gotta learn
You know what
after.
I mean? And you just gotta make sure, like, if y'all go and do this, do not back out. You know, like, once y'all sign them papers and y'all put them rings on, like, if y'all go through y'all's little tips or y'all's little, like, y'all in it now. Like, it ain't no, like, oh, I'm gonna walk out and leave. Like,
Yeah, my
you
thing
don't
was
do
I
that.
never wanted to wait 2-3 years to find a reason that I don't want to marry you. You feel me?
Yeah.
You spend that much time with somebody, you gonna think of reasons. Oh, I'm not gonna marry this motherfucker. Get it over with now.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean, at the end
Ups
of
and
the day,
bruises.
if it doesn't work out, everything's a learning lesson. So.
Right,
Yeah.
like, so you might as well just...
And you could break up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can't break
I
up
mean,
in
you
a
got
minute.
90 days to no. You got 90 days for a no. Is it 90?
It's more than that. It's like
It's more
6
than that?
months. Yeah, you got like
Oh
6
shit! I
months.
thought it was only 90.
Right. Then you can be engaged for.
But I'm saying,
Yeah,
even
they
if you
can
do
be
get
engaged
married,
for-
you
Right.
can. People get divorced to remarried all the time.
You don't have to.
It's a hassle.
You
It's
don't-
a hassle.
You don't have to get married right after getting
That was a
engaged.
good
You could do
answer, though.
2 years, 3 years.
If you're worried about
like-
what other people are thinking,
Yeah, that's not even what even matters. It's what matters about you. Like,
Because that was
what you
the
can handle.
first thing, like, we talked about it on our own before, because I already knew what we were about to say, like, 45 days, like, I already knew, so I was like, what do you think? And he was like, he basically just said what he told y'all, and I was like, yeah, that totally makes sense, and then I didn't care what everybody else said after that. I'm like, you're either gonna come or you're not gonna come. You're gonna support or you're not gonna support, and when we do make it, I'm just gonna laugh later.
I just feel like if you're
Right.
not gonna support it, I mean, you could still come as of, you know.
Right,
Yes,
because you know that this
But
is
then you
gonna
gotta
happen
think about it
again.
for weddings, like a lot of people don't realize, like, you gotta pay for them motherfuckers to eat
Yeah,
and shit, and it's
weddings are
expensive. I'm
expensive.
not gonna pay for somebody that's not grateful or supporting me. I'm not gonna spend $100 on your plate. You can watch it.
if it
from
wasn't covered, I
Facebook
want
Live.
everybody to witness. Come on, I pay
Yeah,
for
he
everybody.
did.
Come on.
Not me. I'm like, that's
You know,
just
Shakira
sitting in
did
the
say
pocket.
something about us not being invited.
Yeah, we
It was a
fucking
fun. Nah, man, it was a fun. I wanted everybody
we had
there.
to
It
go
was
to
the
the reception. We could've came
it
to-
was yeah, y'all could have came to after party reception.
Yeah.
It was like the wedding party.
Oh,
my
I'm
family
definitely
was like,
sure those
My family was like
flyers
super
is just
strict.
one of y'all's inboxes for the
No, it wasn't.
reception, after party.
No.
I can go.
Oh wait, is it the Halloween thing?
No,
No,
it's
this
before
one
that.
was
No.
green and
Okay, so
green.
that,
No.
yep, no, didn't get it.
Right,
But it's
yeah.
okay because
I
I,
didn't
probably
know
wouldn't
y'all,
have came because
so-
I'm
Right,
in the
yeah.
house. So.
I would
I'm gonna go
invite
back and
y'all.
look, but I sent that to everybody.
I was
No,
just
you
telling
weren't.
Shakira, I was like, I
If
think
If we didn't have
I
that,
found out she was getting
Yeah.
married from Kiera.
oh yeah, because she did your nails. You don't follow me on Facebook and Instagram,
I don't be on Facebook.
or not for you don't have Facebook.
But
I'm
it's
talking
probably
about
mostly
Instagram.
on Facebook.
You
Yeah,
one
I
of
don't
those
be-
people that don't watch stories, huh?
I
You just
don't.
post stories.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
rarely
She never
watch. I
watches
don't even know how.
stories.
That's me. He be getting so mad. I watch his though. Like
I watch
Only after I
certain
make her.
things.
Yeah, he's like, "Did you watch my story?" I'm like, "No, I'm about to right now."
I'm having a conversation. Look what I did today.
Right.
Yeah, I just
think
kind of
about it.
post and go. Like I look at just certain things on social. Like I look at nails and
Right. I look at recipes. I like love looking at.
so a lot of that shit.
Recipes,
Yes,
crazy.
I
3
love
o'clock
it.
in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that be the shit that I be on the rabbit hole on when I get on there. I don't be looking at people that I follow.
See, I'm invested in everybody. I know
He
everything
is,
about
like,
everybody that I
he
follow.
knows
I can
everything.
tell y'all's lives.
I be in like a dumb rabbit hole. I be
What y'all
listening to
posting,
old songs. I be like, dang, I wonder if they got an Instagram. Like the Paula Deanda, like, dang, whatever happened to her? Let me go to her Instagram. Or fucking Lumi D, and then let me go to their Wikipedia. What happened to them? What they been
I
doing?
love
Let me
Wikipedia.
search
Right
them.
after I
Like,
watch
that's
a
what I be
movie.
doing. I can.
And then you
Terrible.
start finding out their wife, like, "Oh, I wonder what his life look like."
Yes.
That, oh, your kids, that's what your kids look like.
Yes, yes, that's what I do.
Oh man, and I don't even know where I ended up.
And you get stuck there for hours, literally.
I'm telling you, them YouTube rabbit holes, man.
That's okay.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
we're about to have our rabbit holes for
Bitch, I be on all the nail videos, just back to back, like, oh, them is cute.
Right.
Do those.
I got so many saved that I don't never go back. I don't ever go back to do the ones I'm like, I'm gonna do those nails one day.
I said,
I
do
do
nail
it.
videos. I did
never.
my first, what is this called? 3D nail? Is that what it's called?
Encapsulated.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck it's called?
Yeah.
I don't like that name. I like
3D will be like if you
3D
put
is
something
like
on
the
it.
design
2D.
comes.
I think I
It's
know
2D.
about that.
It is encapsulated.
Future man.
It's not our 2D? What's 2D then?
That,
It's just
maybe.
encapsulated.
What's 2D then?
I don't know.
2D is this.
Maybe
For real?
that.
3D is when it pops out.
Yeah, I just put the
Possibly.
bottom.
Oh. We can go to the next. Oh God, what the fuck?
Which one?
What happened?
No, that was next.
That is it.
It is it?
Mhm.
I don't know what the fuck is going on here. What's going on here? Okay, there you go.
Future millionaire. I have a business. I feel like when people just don't support me, they don't repost, they don't purchase anything, and I feel like when I talk to some of my friends about my business, they change the subject. I feel like there is no love at all. How the hell do I approach my people about supporting me? Shit, even my damn siblings post their friends' shit and not mine's.
What you selling?
Shit, I feel you. That shit will make you feel a type of
Yes.
way. Cause I ain't even gonna hold you. Like when I post like the shit about the podcast, and at a point in time, we low key got into a old girl. Cause like, okay, why are you not watching the episodes?
Right.
Why are you not reposting?
Cause it's like one thing.
And you reposting your other friends' stuff. What are you doing?
Right, I know. Like for me, when it comes to like people with businesses, if it's something, because I don't wear hoodies like that. I don't wear sweatpants.
Yeah,
like,
if it's my friends
it's
or my
shit
people,
that-
I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna repost
The
your
most
stuff. But
I'm
if
gonna
it's
do,
something,
yeah, I'm gonna repost.
if it's something I wear or I like, I will repost it.
right, or if it's like if you are selling
Or
something
if it's
that I
something
like,
that's
I will
helpful.
buy it.
Yeah,
Cause
like
you can ask Malika. I buy her shit every time she fucking restock. But like if it's nothing that I'm going to actually use, I'll repost it. Or like if I see a post and somebody's asking for something, I'll put your name in there. Like you know, shit like that. But I mean, you can't force somebody
To
to.
at least buy it.
I got a
Yeah.
lot of baking friends that have business baking cakes. I don't eat sweets. I don't eat candy like that, so I've never bought any of them. But I support them by.
I'll share it.
repost
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
But I don't
tell
even.
a friend to tell a
My
friend.
timeline is my timeline. Like I'll throw you some clients, but I don't have to reshare your shit to show my support. For
I
me,
kind of just do everything at a random.
Yeah,
for all
like
of
when I
everybody like.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna repost it or share it
I feel
every
like if
time
we're
you
close,
post something.
like
but-
if you're
Right.
somebody I talk to every day, you better
Right.
repost my shit.
I feel like you better.
That is
I
fact.
just feel like it shows like if you're close to me, it just brings out a damn is she hating? Like damn is it? That's what comes out in my head because it's
Right.
like I mean
It's like shit. Let me get a reading. And see
you
if
can
come
talk
up.
to you can talk to me every day, but then you can't repost not one goddamn thing.
But then as
That doesn't make any
soon,
sense.
but then it's like as soon as shit.
Well, I guess how I be using my social media, that's good for me. Like, if I see it, I'm gonna post it. If I don't
Right,
see it,
then
or if you don't send it to me,
But then
I kind of don't look at people's shit like that.
Right.
That be
you
the
don't be on
problem.
social media though.
Yeah,
you don't be
you
on
depends
there.
on-
I be on it, but not. I look at the same shit. I'm not kidding. I go through there. I be like, damn, I wonder what nail videos is on there.
And you, I feel like people who know you don't be on social media.
Yeah. So if I see it, I don't mind. Bitch, send me a text. I'll put it on there.
Especially for
Yeah.
stuff that's like not products like YouTube and like podcasts. Like that's something easy to share and easy
Right.
to watch. Like all you gotta do is watch a minute.
But
You
my
don't
thing
have to
Right, and it's
come
not even
on,
it's
just
not
give me
even
the
a
view.
full it's not even a full minute. And
Is
then
it like 30 seconds?
yeah, it's like 30
Right.
seconds. You could go and like
Right.
it. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. So
Like,
it's like
you know,
you could go
little view.
subscribe if the subscription's free. Like what's
Right.
stop
holding
it.
Like
you
don't
back.
but don't start sharing me once
Once it
I
blow
get up.
up.
and
Okay,
my
because
shit
if you
blow up.
wasn't with me shooting in the
Yes.
gym,
Yeah.
I'm
That's what always happens.
yeah, but if you
And
wasn't
I
with me
mean,
shooting
still
in the
share me
gym,
when I get famous too, but just know you ain't gonna be in the
Right.
same.
That's really
Don't-
that's where I be at.
don't say I
you don't
forgot
get
where
the
I
same
came
seat.
from.
Right.
Because I didn't. I remember, but you
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Right.
Yeah.
But that do burn me up though, because I do feel like there's like a lot of people come to me all the time saying that people don't support their businesses and stuff, and I'm like, damn, that sucks. Like I feel you on that. Like that shit really does blow sometimes, and you're like, damn. That's all I can say. Like, damn. I just had a conversation with somebody yesterday, like, cause she does edibles and I do them, and she was like, people, I feel like you get more like support, of course, probably because of him, But she was like, I feel like you get some more support, and she's like, I would really love if we could tag team. And I'm like, yeah, let's tag team, because if people ain't sitting there, you do the same shit as me.
And that, I don't think people like building either. That'd be my, cause
You
let's
gotta start
collaborate.
somewhere, yeah. And I like that she did that. Like, she didn't feel like some kind of way. Like, she ain't had no problem coming to me and being like, and I was like, yeah, shit, let's do it.
It's enough room for everybody.
And that's what I told her. I'm like.
And then especially in our type of businesses, service business, it's easy to collaborate or even swap services.
Exactly.
That's the one thing I like about the service. Like we're not selling anything.
Yeah.
I don't have to shove anything down your throat. You need me. They need you. They need you. You know what I'm saying?
So that's, you know, for me it's easy. Like, oh, okay, girl, I'll post it. Because I might need you to post something one day that ain't got nothing related to what you got going on.
Exactly.
I would say, though, the people that is changing the subjects, move them out your circle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because we can talk about it all day. And we should be able to talk about it.
And shit at that point.
We want our friends to talk about business. Like, we all want to each other. Like,
girl, like,
if you changing the subject, that's some hating shit. Just because they don't post your shit, you're being emotional.
And your siblings are gonna be your siblings, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like my sister, she owns her own business. I don't, and I love her, and I love her business. It's mobile home, so like for me, like I don't really want a bunch of mobile homes on my page. So I'll post it every now and again, and if somebody's looking for one, I will always, or even her credit repair, like I will always tag her, but I'm not, and she knows I'm not gonna share a bunch of mobile homes on my page.
Right.
Yeah, one sister.
But I'm your sister, so you shouldn't expect me.
My other sister's in the daycare. I don't want that shit up and down my timeline.
But I support you full-heartedly. But siblings, you know, your family gonna be your family, so you just gonna have to. Family's not really that supportive anyway. They usually.
I think support stops if you don't send people their way.
If it's really bugging you, just say something about it. Like, just tell them how it makes you feel. Like, you know, like you put your blood, sweat, and tears in this shit, and if somebody sitting there not supporting you or looking at you funny and stuff like that, tell them like you don't like that. They ain't my shit. I don't like it. Cause we definitely had to say something before about our situation, so it's just like, cause I'm not about that. I don't want to keep on dwelling on it. Like I want to say something to you, hear what you gotta say, and I'm gonna make my decision right then and there. Is we gonna move forward as being cool? We just not gonna talk no more.
Oh, she's like you. She ready to call it out.
Yeah.
See, I'm like, you ain't saying it to me directly.
He is. He'll still be friends with everybody. I'm like, I need to know.
As long as you ain't doing nothing that's directly affecting me, you can support me.
Because I don't need that around me. Like, I don't need that energy. So your energy is not about to bring down my energy because you want to be on some hating shit.
But what if the hating's always in private, but when they're around you, it's always cool?
It's that energy's still going to show. Something's going to come up. That shit's going to show.
It can't be private if you know.
Right. Like that shit gonna show. Somebody gonna say something like, "Oh my gosh, I love your hair," and then this motherfucker's face turned up. Right? Like, you be like, "What was that for?" Ooh, shit. It's because it's right here. Like, you know, I talk with my hands so much. But yeah, no, definitely say something, cause shit, you don't want to keep that on your heart.
And you know,
I think you gotta know your friends because I'm very much how I use my social media. You can act like
but you post sometimes though. You repost sometimes. Like it's some people out there that literally won't.
Yeah, it's not like
they won't like it. They won't. Right.
Like that's what I think what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh well. Fuck them.
Don't post none of their stuff ever again.
You said future millionaire, you coining it, so when they ask for some money, say,
tell them you motherfucking in between blessings and holla at you on the
Right. Like, shit, fuck that. Alright, well,
so, no quick snowfall recap?
Oh my goodness, yes, real quick.
I forgot. Okay, so quick snowfall
recap. Where did we leave off at?
Last week's.
We talked about it. Oh, we actually 2 weeks behind technically because we didn't drop last week. So we didn't talk about the week before.
Didn't record.
So within the last 2 episodes, the daddy then went and told on the goddamn whole thing. Then
pissed me off. Couldn't trust him in the one movie and can't trust him now.
Well, I understand where he was coming from, but that was the wrong thing to do.
I don't understand because she is not a fucking cop.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
She can't do shit.
Right.
She put that story out so when they go into investigation, they're gonna find all these fucking people because they know.
You ain't gotta say Franklin's name because when they replay the audio,
say your name.
I'm Franklin St. Xavier, but don't mention his name. Well, bitch, you mentioned Reed, you mentioned everybody else. It doesn't take two.
So you gonna put your social media on there, but tell people not to follow you. Like,
Yeah.
Franklin was supposed to smack the shit out of his ass. I think the mom
He
really
did.
wants to
Did he
leave
hit
with
him
him.
with the gun?
Mhm.
Yeah, I said he was supposed
Yeah,
to.
he definitely was.
I think the mom wants to leave.
The mom's over it,
She
period.
over everything.
Over all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but
now
she said
their
that too. She
real
said
estate
that.
business is
Yep.
She
tainted,
said she wanted to
so-
move somewhere else and be away from the both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Jerome, my favorite character.
I know, I love him.
That's the part I was just talking about where he checked Jerome like, this is on me. This ain't on none of y'all. How about I get some compassion? Console
Yeah.
me right now. I felt that. I'm like,
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be on all of
I
them.
bet you.
I would only be on
Uncle
one if he
Jerome
tell.
if he
when-
tell,
No,
yeah.
it's not. It's
when
not
they
gonna be
went
that
down
hard to figure
to
out.
Arkansas, I was like, yeah, Uncle Jerome, my favorite character now because he ain't like how Louis, like everything
Play
that
them.
Louis unveiled in the last couple episodes. Like, goddamn, the CIA, you didn't got this shit down here. These people don't even know what the fuck is about to hit them.
Yeah.
They want to smoke it and shit. Cause one of them is gonna like we
I'm
gonna see
waiting
the
for that.
first like
But in
another crack
real
baby.
life,
Oh, yeah,
in
'cause she
real
went-
life,
yeah, her
they would
cousin.
definitely know who all was in it because not only do you're always in this club, but this club is owned by your aunt. Your aunt has a husband. You have a best friend that killed somebody. Like it's not hard to
Right.
figure out who is what. So
And
that's
how
what I'm saying.
and then
it's
the
not just
biggest
on
the
him.
what
But the
the
only way that they would
investigation
know,
was
that's all alleged. The only way
it's
they would
not.
know is if he said it was them. Or
Yeah.
if they said it was me.
Yeah.
But,
You can think all you want.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
But Franklin beating the murder was enough for everybody. Everybody's like, what the fuck? How? How
Yeah.
did the shit get thrown out?
I didn't even know
'Cause
that
the black
this
man is
motherfucker
on
didn't
his
even know,
ass.
actually.
Yeah, I
When
think
they
I
brought
need
that
to
up on the
Well, no,
episode, I'm
what
like,
happened
he
was-
didn't know how he didn't know. Like-
the only witness disappeared.
And then they killed the
I
woman.
mean, they had killed her. She was the cop that was playing old dude's girlfriend. She was the only witness, and they killed her. So
that bitch deserves to die.
I mean, so technically, why
Because
wouldn't
I
her?
believe
Why wouldn't
she
it have
wasn't a
got
cop.
thrown out?
Okay,
She was the only
at
one
first
who
I
seen him
believed
do it.
her.
You believe she wasn't? You said.
Yeah, I believe she wasn't a cop at first.
I remember
Talking about the
when
girlfriend?
Yeah.
Fuck her.
No, the pregnant. I mean, the Hispanic.
The
chick.
Hispanic-
I think her name was Lorena.
Girl,
Yeah.
you know.
You know, I know.
yeah, you remember all the characters.
Right. We were like, nah, the one.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about the one with the afro?
Leon.
Leon. He don't listen either.
Leon fucking hard headed.
He don't. He
And he
don't.
need to cut that shit off his head.
You're right.
I'm sick of seeing that shit on his head.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff could have been avoided if he would have just listened to Franklin.
Right.
Yeah. But he didn't want to. Everybody think they can be the boss, and everybody can't be the boss.
I mean, when he shot that kid, it was a reaction. There was nothing
That
that,
was their
Franklin
fault.
could have did. Yeah,
That was
because
their fault.
they made it known. So like, oh,
They
ain't that
started shooting
motherfucker?
first.
But why'd you say something?
got a
You
kid in
this
the
kid
car.
in the
Pull
car.
off.
But Leon
Shut up,
had
just
definitely
keep
smoked
driving.
everybody in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Right.
Got to. At that point,
Yeah.
you gotta kill everybody in that bitch.
Oh, I think everybody was there though.
No, they killed his
But
sister.
the
The girl
sister,
was lying.
which is why they didn't got shot up outside the funeral home. And
No,
Aunt Louie
Louie
didn't even
didn't.
want to go. Said this shit was gonna happen. Now she shot
Nah,
up.
she the one that got shot. And now
But-
her husband want to go on a rampage.
I don't think she's
Everybody
gonna
got
die. I don't
think-
think she's gonna die.
Nah,
I
they're
think
not
she's
because they
there.
need her for this season to keep the whatever they
I
have
think
going on.
she's
Because this
about to
season
be
is
in the
slow.
hospital
to me.
for a minute.
It's slow. It's super slow.
Juicy, but it's slow as hell.
Yeah. slow.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
ready to see
it's
what's
a
about to
story
happen with this
builder
girl.
Yeah.
season,
probably
but
something
even
good, yeah.
that way it's still like it's some action, but it's a story builder season, kind of like season 1. Last season spoilers. It was so
Well,
fucking
Queen of the
good.
South came back on, so when we talk about, if I ain't watch an episode of Snowfall, y'all know why, because this is the last season of Queen of the South, so I know it's about to be.
I gotta
And last
catch up at the end
season,
of
every
Queen of the
episode
South.
was good, so.
I gotta catch up. I'm missing some episodes. I gotta watch All American.
I'm all for
Alright,
I
my
haven't
American
watched that
American.
with Tay Diggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched that
I
yet.
know it's really
Just look forward to the YouTube, y'all. I'm gonna be watching all of this shit.
Oh yeah, yes. Let's mention that because we are going to go on a break. So we're telling y'all this now.
Yes.
We're going to go on a break.
Good
So-
to know.
Good TV segment coming soon. TV movie segment. I got some shit for y'all. Okay.
I'm going to be cooking, so I'll be posting my videos.
And I'm gonna be doing makeup.
So.
You know what I do best.
Even though we are not going to be posting every week for the podcast, we are definitely going
We
to
got
be
some
posting.
other shit coming.
Yeah,
we
still
talking about
gonna be
Jamaica's
vlogging
coming.
Yeah.
Like, so make sure y'all definitely subscribe. We still going to be
Flood
vlogging and
Amber's
stuff
DMs
like that.
and tell her to go to Jamaica.
Period. She's on the fence. But at first she was all in. Now she on the fence.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, my plan.
She act like she can't do both.
I mean, priorities.
She acts like she can't do both.
Yeah, like when's the last time we did something? Shit, we ain't do nothing all last year.
We didn't, and we had plans.
So that wasn't my fault. Like, because our plans couldn't go through, it wasn't my fault.
But now it's happening. 6 months later, come on, it's my half birthday.
Bitch, my birthday's the next month, so I don't even care. Like,
that's even better.
Like, no, my birthday's the
half birthday
month
for me,
after that.
early birthday for you.
No, because my birthday still got to be celebrated.
You can celebrate here.
Yeah.
Do what you wanted to do here. Yeah, we can do what you wanted to do and do Jamaica because you wanted to have that party, have a big ass party.
Yeah, no, but if I'm doing something for my birthday in June, my man's gonna come.
No, do your birthday shit in July.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all can't make it stand.
We're not going to Jamaica for your birthday. Fuck
no,
that.
we saying like you can
your birthday.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, do both.
Because we could go on and on about this, but.
Oh yeah, because we have been. I forgot we.
Because it's our second time doing an episode.
Earlier was talking about it.
Still going back and
forth. Bitch, we going to Jamaica.
Okay.
Bitch, we going to Jamaica.
For sure, we going.
I don't know.
Everybody's gonna be
booking has to happen
because it ain't no fun if Amber don't come. Like
it's supposed to be all of us.
We talked about this already before this pop-up trip that you had.
Right.
That your trip was late. Okay.
What trip was
that? Well, what you talk about? You came out of left field with that. We already planned
what
this.
What are y'all talking about?
Nah, your plans. I don't know what she's talking about, but we here.
Yeah, but that's not. That's more
your truck.
Like
she means
life decisions.
Yeah.
You can still do
more
both.
important.
Yeah, you can do both.
Yeah. Both can happen.
Both.
This is only 4 days. You act like 4 days is gonna change your whole life.
Right.
And then as well, we still have to calculate to see how much time I'm about to have after having this week in Vegas.
That's what I'm saying. That popped up kind of like we had been talking about going to Jamaica. No, we didn't say June.
About?
But
we've been already played for shit in Vegas. That's already a week of time. That's 40 hours.
Who goes to Vegas in the middle of the week?
Are you going like Monday to Friday?
Yes. 40
That's
hours.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's 40 hours of time. I get 3.1 hours.
Why don't you just all day? Yeah, that's what I'm
that didn't make sense.
They already planned it. It's somebody's getting married. Like it's not like.
I'm about to say,
not us.
Or don't go 2 days to save the 2 days for our thing.
Yeah.
Like leave early.
You can actually part with at least one of those.
Period.
Flights already set.
And so you change it.
You have points, bro. I know how you did this. So you can, and the way that they book, you can change one ways. Okay.
Right.
Convince
This
everybody
is
to go.
how it was.
Yeah.
Giving
But with
every
like
good point.
19
I told you this episode is called "Bitch, We Going to Jamaica."
Yeah.
Y'all go.
I want to hit one of these, but I just don't.
Period.
I want to use one of these two so bad.
I don't even know what the other one.
I said what I said, and I'm not changing
What's
it.
the blue one? Other blue one.
Honestly, true.
Truly and honestly.
What's the nasty one? That's funny.
We need that button.
We didn't really get to use that button like I
We
thought
never
was.
really used that button like that.
We don't.
What a waste of my voiceover.
Oh, that's your voice?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
What a waste.
Not a waste.
One day we're gonna
Say
be
something
into-
nasty.
We
Just
just
go back and insert it later.
Well, I was like, we just
Ooh, that
never,
was nasty.
It's been plenty of times we done said some shit, but we just don't think the press the button.
Right, they just talk about butt plugs and we ain't even think
Right.
to hit it.
I didn't really think that was like overly nasty. I thought that was kind of like, you know.
Yeah, but we could still hit the button.
Sure,
Give
some
the button some
people-
play.
It's still
For him,
sexual.
It's freaky.
Yeah, it's nasty. It's sexual.
I
I guess the word nasty wouldn't be the word.
Freaky.
Yeah. Ooh, that's freaky. We need one of those.
Yeah, but the way it's said
Yeah,
is like
it's
freaky.
sound, yeah.
Get your freak on.
Bring that on.
You adding stuff.
Okay. Now we really go.
All right, let's go. Because I'm hungry.
I'm
and
starving.
You didn't have to.
Every time you turn the thing off, I'm smashing on these Cheetos and
Bro, okay. Wiping a little residue off your fingers. Well, that's it for this week, y'all. I'm Amber. You can find me on Instagram at The Real Amber Show.
And I'm Alex. You can find me at Lex on Instagram at Lexandria with 2 X's and underscore on the end.
I'm Shakira, and go back. Y'all should know where to find me by now.
Right, me too, because I low-key messed up.
Yeah.
Y'all figure it out.
I keep saying this, like, you know, at this point.
And then we also want to thank our 2 guests for coming on.
Yes.
Had a
And
good
tell them where to
time.
find you guys for
Okay.
everything.
Only on OnlyFans.
You can only find us there at the cases.
No, just kidding. Mini Boss with like 5 S's. Facebook would be Dominique Case.
My name is Justin Case at King in Case, KINGNCASE.
Oh, you gave it to him.
Yeah, because I've never been on here before, so I need them to know now.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna say it again.
What was it?
You almost baby.
First of all, this is your second appearance on Full Disclosure.
Oh, yeah,
Technically.
because at one time we had that panel.
Oh
thing.
yeah, her house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
That
was
was,
that was
the
like
first
a-
episode. You was there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Good times.
Damn, you were
Lit.
drunk.
I
Lit.
believe it.
Yeah. He was overly drunk.
Yep.
That was
You
so
wanted
fun.
to drink before
I
this
forgot all
one.
about
I
that.
was like, maybe we shouldn't.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, I ain't know what was coming, so I wouldn't.
Typically we
You might say the
will.
wrong shit.
Yeah.
Because
If we didn't drink so
buzz.
much
Drunk and
yesterday, we probably would have. But literally, Caleb, which he watches this, so you fucked us up.
Thanks, buddy.
It was a good time.
Caleb is always a good time to get
He
drunk.
is. He's a good time. He's definitely not a turn down.
Not at all.
Oh yeah, and also if you are watching this, oh damn, I could just go ahead and scroll down the thing. You can reach the podcast by calling 614-349-1881. You can email us at fulldisclosurepod@gmail.com, Instagram at fulldisclosurepod, YouTube at Full Disclosure Podcast, Facebook at Full Disclosure Podcast, Twitter at Full Disclosure Podcast, on all major podcasting, whatever you call them, streamings.
DSPs, digital streaming services.
Yeah.
Platforms,
Also, if you're whatever you're looking or listening to it on, under the title, whatever, the description has everybody's.
What you talk about?
Right, I'm like trying to think of what it's called because on YouTube, like, it's 2 different setups. But anyways, in the description, it's gonna have all their information, so you can just click on the links, go to their pages, whatever.
Blah, blah, blah.
As well as ours every week is going to be in there. If you haven't noticed by now, they're in there. But also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell another motherfucking friend, scream in front of mountaintops, like, because we the
Yeah,
shit.
you know how that goes.
Okay? We the shit, and we want everybody to know that we the shit, and we want everybody to tune the fuck in. Alright?
Alrighty.
So we see y'all next week.
Toodles.